One Mississippi.
Cool. Alrighty. So, is everyone leveled up to level 13? Does anyone need some time to do that now?
Nope, I'm done. And you said all our status stuff and everything was healed?
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm back. I'm back to lawful good then?
Yeah.
All that evil was washed off? Okay.
It is.
Is that the same for me from the card or no?
No. Not from the deck of many things. And any sort of new flaw that you had inherited as you've been twisted by the evil of Avernus shall be erased. But the powerful devil lord that wants to kill you still wants to kill you. Alrighty, so let's do a recap of our session, and we'll take it from there. So you guys have made your way through the Bleeding Citadel after trudging away through the scab. You'd headed through to Yinogu's lair. You'd fought your way through Yinogu's forces that had occupied the citadel. However, there was one door that they could not get through, and that is the one that leads to the Sword of Zariel, deep within the heart of the scab, this holy temple that lies within. And you guys were bargaining with Yugoloth. You were fighting your way through the hordes of gnolls, or even finally defeated the source of all the blood that seemed to permeate the lair of Yinogu, the Blood Herald himself. And finally, you're able to enter the Citadel to claim the Sword of Zariel. And that's where we are now. This is very much like it's exactly the same as the dream that you had when you visited Idle Glen with Lulu. The temple was exactly the same. So you've entered the Citadel, and you get a sense of deja vu wash over you all. This bright white light burns away the blood and all the grit staining your clothes. Restorative energy brings to life numb muscles. The glow softens to reveal the interior of the sun-kissed cathedral. It's illuminated in here, however there's no windows. How light actually penetrates the walls and actually manages to fill this temple is anyone's guess. There are pillars lining this path from the door to the raised dais, carved with celestial runes. Every surface of this temple is, and then embedded in the stone dais is a glowing longsword. Lulu's there, fluttering about, and so is Yale, in her translucent ghostly form. She's in her 30s, she's wearing plate armor, she's exactly the same as you saw her in Lulu's dream. She bears a thin scar on her cheek, the scar that she had suffered during the incursion to Idle Glen by Yinogu's forces. And she points towards Lulu as they both welcome you all with a smile. Lulu's eyes turn pure white, and a whisper fills all of your ears. I remember! A wave of radiant energy erupts from Lulu's body and washes over you all. The solace of the cathedral remains. You're not whisked away into any sort of dream world of Lulu's this time. It's all real. You're here before the Sword of Zariel.
Okay. So, it's the same as before when we had our dreams and things. So one of us has to comes up and takes it, Lulu. Yeah.
Lulu says, "You have been chosen, Nico. You are worthy."
Okay. Oh.
Gale looks at you as you climb the stairs, and she says, "Once again, you have faced many trials to claim the sword of Zariel. I hope you remember what the rules are. I hope you remember that you face one final challenge. As the inscription on the dais says, the hero who becomes one with this blade exists no longer. Are you sure you are brave enough to draw the blade and be gone forever?"
Yes.
The sword has chosen you. The sword has deemed you worthy. May you claim the sword, and may let my spirit rest at once. Yeah, Nico! You've been chosen! I believe in you! You're pure!
Oh yeah, by the way, the other, what was his name? The guy from the from where the Hell Riders rest place was?
Yeah. Harriman. Orlanthius.
Yeah, Orlanthius would like a second chance with you. He said that if we ran into you, to pass along a note about that. So he believes that there might be still something between the two of you that may take place. So if you get a chance to talk with him, you can do that. I said I passed along a message, so here it is.
She chuckles and says, "I don't think I'll get the chance to spend time with him."
Understood, but
pass on a message from me, however. I feel the same.
Oh, that's sad. You guys should try and work things out. But in any case, it's not why we're here.
Lulu says, "Hey guys, what are you doing waiting down there? Come on! Don't you want to see this? Don't be shy." And flutters up to you guys.
Damn Skippy, I do.
Ushers you guys in with a wing. Golden feathered wing.
Go, Nico! Go, Nico! One sword to rule them all.
Yeah, so I was about to say, one sword, one nation. Okay, I will try and pull the sword out.
The second you touch the sword of Zariel, you feel a connection. You feel yourself being judged by the sword. And you are judged and deemed to be worthy of the sword. However, you must attune to it to claim the sword. Do you choose to identify it without choose to attune to it without identifying it first? Could be a still beating heart replaces your heart with your own.
Could be. When we had the wave of healing energies I came across, did my hand grow back?
It did not.
No, but it sticks to the stump.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll
We'll just tie it to your stump, it's fine.
Literally like a hook. Fire hook.
Get it out with your mouth.
I memorized regeneration. I can take care of that later.
You know when you got your hands full and you try and like open a door or something, you use your mouth.
Yeah, I'll use like my knee or whatever.
Or your knee, yeah, or your foot. Okay.
Tuck it under your armpit and.
All right, you touch the sword, Nico, and straight away this holy energy that surrounds the sword expands and it becomes so very, very bright that no one can possibly hope to see with this light. It's just blinding, and you also just you vanish. You're gone. Nico is no more. Everyone else feels this searing light almost burn the retinas of their eyeballs, and as the light begins to clear, there is another explosion, and this one it lets out such a shockwave of holy energy that it destroys the scab The scab just gets absolutely obliterated. There's so much holy energy released from when you claim the sword that everything within 1,000 feet that is impure is completely cleansed. So there is the temple is fine, but there is 1,000 or 500-foot diameter crater that emanates from holy energy, burning away anything evil within 1,000 feet of your exact location.
Oh shit, am I okay?
You're okay. Everyone here is okay. And when your eyes can finally adjust. Oh, what did I do? I messed something up.
We're blinded by the light.
Oh, there we go. When your eyes finally adjust, standing before you is not Nico, is someone else.
Super Saiyan Battle Instinct Nico.
Yes.
Fusion!
God, Nico. Alright, before you see Nico's transformation, let's actually figure out exactly what happened to Nico.
Let's see, yeah.
Let's see what the Sword of Zariel does.
Grows him an extra hand on his back.
Sword of Zariel is an artifact. It can only be attuned to by a creature that the sword deems worthy. It belonged to the angel Zariel before her fall from grace, fashioned from celestial steel. It gives off a faint glow and hum. Weapon chooses who can attune to it and who can't. It desires a wielder who embodies bravery and heroism. The sword allows you to attune to it immediately without having taken a short rest. The first time you attune to the sword, you are transformed into a heavenly, idolized version of yourself, blessed with otherworldly beauty and a touch of heaven in your heart. Neither magic nor divine intervention can reverse this transformation. Your alignment becomes lawful good, and you gain the following traits. Angelic language. You can speak, read, and write Celestial. Celestial resistance. You have resistance to necrotic and radiant damage. Divine presence. Your charisma score becomes 20, unless it's already 20 or higher. Feathered wings. You sprout a beautiful pair of feathered wings that grant you a flying speed of 90 feet and the ability to hover. If you already have a different kind of wings, these new ones replace the old ones which fall off. True sight. Your eyes become luminous pools of silver. You can see in normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions, and you succeed on saving throws against them, perceiving the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic, and see into the ethereal plane, all within a range of 60 feet. You gain new personality traits, determined by rolling once on each of these tables. They override any conflicting personality trait, ideal, bond, or flaw. So, let's see what your new personality trait is, Nico. Roll a 1d8.
Subservient to Raven.
You treat all beings, even enemies, with respect. So, you'll open the door for, Pit Fiend or something. If you see a Pit Fiend coming through the door of the local supermarket, you'll open the door for the Pit Fiend. Alright, for ideals, roll the 1d6.
I only get one personality trait? Okay. 1d6.
That's 1.
3.
Responsibility is your ideal. It is the duty of the strong to protect the weak. So,
Okay.
you need to protect Raven at all times.
Yay! My hero.
Okay.
Bonds. Roll a 1d6 for bonds.
James.
The Sword of Zariel has chosen me. I shall not fail to wield it justly.
Okay. Could have been worse.
And, of course...
Of course, I don't have... I have aversions to metal weapons, so...
Not anymore, you don't.
It turned to wood.
For floor, I'm too quick to judge others. Alright, so they're your new personality.
But I judge them respectfully.
Yes.
And they supersede the other one, the I rail against the laws of customs and all that.
That's gone. You're no longer Nico anymore. Completely different personality.
Okay.
You also have a holy light. The sword sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim for an additional 5 feet. Fiends find the sword's light disconcerting, painful, even if they can't see it, and have disadvantage on attack rolls made within the weapon's radius of bright light. As a bonus action, you can intensify the sword's light, causing it to shed bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim for an additional 15 feet, or reduce its glow to normal intensity. It has 2 minor beneficial properties, and they're both randomly determined right now. So, you get to roll 2d100 for that.
Am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you get to roll 2d100 for the random property.
Summons chocolate bars twice a day.
They're going to be beneficial properties. Alright, so while attuned to the artifact, you gain a +1 bonus to armor class. Is the first one. So +1 AC. And the second one is, while attuned to the artifact, you can use an action to cast 1 3rd level spell. After you cast a spell, you roll a d6. If you get a 1 or a 5, you can't cast it again. If you get a 6, you can. And that spell will be... Let me double check. I'm getting this one right. No, that's an 8th level spell. It'll be is that Aura Vitality? What level is that? Is that 3rd?
I think it is.
Yep, Aura Vitality.
Okay.
And yeah, it's basically it recharges if you get a 6.
And it says that like per day, or if I do a 1 or 5, it never does it again.
Can't use it again till the next dawn.
Till next dawn. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so they're the random beneficial properties. So let's continue. You also have Searing Radiance. The sword deals an extra 2d8 radiant damage to any creature it hits, or 3d10 if you're wielding the weapon with 2 hands. Wow, Sword of Zariel, too soon.
I know, right?
An evil creature that takes this radiant damage must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the end of its next turn. The Sword of Zariel is a sentient, lawful good item with an intelligence of 10, wisdom of 20, and a charisma of 18. It has hearing and normal vision out to a range of 30 feet. The sword communicates by transmitting emotion to the creature carrying or wielding it. And finally, Truth Seer. While holding the sword, you have advantage on all insight checks. And here you are.
Ooh, pretty.
You have
You look like a girl.
2 hands. You get your hand restored.
Aw.
Brand new hand.
Thanks.
Don't take the gloves off,
Otherworldliness.
it's robotic.
And there's your holy light that surrounds you. You can also move that along with your token. When you claim the sword, Yale smiles at you and says, "Thank you. Thank you. I bid you all good luck. Good luck to you all. And good luck to you as well, Lulu. Thank you for everything. I will see you again in the afterlife." And Yale fades away.
Oh, yeah.
Lulu cries.
Bye, yeah.
And all of a sudden, Lulu turns to you all. Oh, guys! I can't believe it! I can remember everything now! Everything! I've got all my memories back! I can remember
Awesome.
exactly what happened. I was more than just Zario's traveling companion. I was the angel's friend and war mount. Watch! And all of this shimmering rainbow energy surrounds Lulu as she poofs out of existence and reforms into a huge golden mammoth. The one that you remember from the dream. See?
Ah, you look
Wow.
bigger.
This is my war form! A big mammoth! Me and Dario, we've been friends for centuries! You saw what happened at Idle Glen. On that very day, we went through the portal and traveled to Avernus. With our army of Hell Riders assembled to attack Avernus. Through the gate we went, tearing through devils, like a song through air. Victory was within our grasp, but then some of the Hell Riders betrayed us. They retreated through the gate and sealed it behind them. Before she was captured, Zariel told me to hide her sword, so that it wouldn't fall into evil hands. Someone helped me hide the sword. It was Yale. When defeat appeared inevitable, Zariel entrusted the sword to Yale, her most loyal general, and ordered me and Yale to find a way to hide the weapon. We blundered into this mob of demons that was led by Inogu, who had come to Avernus, but we narrowly escaped. Inogu's pet, this enormous demon named Koak Toak, chased me and Yale across Avernus. Before it could devour us, however, Yale plunged Zariel's holy blade into a stone. That stone that you see right there. And I used every ounce of my celestial being to make this fortress that sprung up around the sword, hedging out all evil. In the effort, it cost me everything. I was so taxed that my mind was all funny. And I think I flew away and I left Yale behind. And then I couldn't remember much. I wandered Avernus for months. And then I came upon this market called the Wandering Emporium. And that's when Mahadi tricked me into thinking that he was my friend and splashed me with the Styx water and took all of my memories and all of my powers. And then he gave me to a group of devils as a gift for the Archdevil Zario. But Zario, she still remembered who I was. She could not abide my presence, but she also could not harm her former friend. So she sent me back to Faerun. But my mind was still clouded. But now I remember everything. And then she turns back into her little Holyphant form. So There's still some hope left in her. I know she still remembers who she is. She's still good.
I believe it. With the power of friendship, we'll turn her back.
That's right. The power of friendship. I'll be back in a second, guys. I just need to check something really important. I haven't been able to leave the Citadel until now. It looks like you blew away all of the scab. I'll be back in just a second. Lulu flies off through the exit. So, what do you guys do? Does anyone say anything? Have any commentary or role-playing that they want to do?
So, Nico, you got two hands again. You look like Sailor Moon.
I just do.
Okay.
Although the Nico, as you knows it,
Still got that speech impediment.
is not there. What's speech impediments? I talk just fine.
That's despicable.
Yeah, dash the spirit.
So, where do we find Zariel now?
In her fortress.
You thinks?
Yeah.
You would think she would be out leading the blood wars or something like that.
In her fortress. You think she's gonna go to the blood wars without her fortress? All I know is we've got less than an hour before the El Terrell falls into the River Styx.
I think it was like 5 hours, right?
Oh. Alright.
Suddenly, teleporting into the room is something big and scary.
Okay.
It's Baphomet, the Demon Lord.
Oh. That's good. I thought it was Zygon. Whew.
He teleports into the temple, which seems to permit his presence. And immediately the cheery mood, the holiness of the temple is excreted. Standing before you is Baphomet. He looks to be about 20 feet tall. A great black-furred minotaur with 6 iron horns. An infernal light burns in his eyes, which glow red. Although he looks very bestial, there is this cruel yet cunning look of intellect pervading his presence. You can see it in his eyes. And he has Heartcleaver, this wicked-looking glaive in his hand. He snorts.
Finally! I've found you all. I should thank you. Now I can claim that sword.
Too late.
Foolish
Nope.
little creatures. I am
Find a key.
Baphomet. You will do as I say. Give me the sword now. Fools, I have already sent my forces to slay Zariel. As we speak, thousands upon thousands of demons loyal to me are scouring the plains of Avernus, overwhelming Zariel's forces. She cannot be allowed to claim that sword. Give it to me now, and I will spare your meager little lives.
I respectfully declines that offer, but I thank you for coming to deliver it personally.
This is not up for negotiations. This is not a request. I am demanding it of you, and my patience grows thin. Give me the sword now, and you shall not be slain.
It's about the only thing on you that grows thin. You gotta stop eating so much.
Do you dare disobey me, foolish little creatures?
I do.
Very well then. I shall claim it myself. I shall rip your bodies apart, tear your limbs off, and crush your bones. I shall drink your blood and wear your heads as trophies. Prepare to die, foolish little creatures. The forces of Baphomet taking over this shit.
You sound like my ex-wife.
I was not aware that you were wed.
Not anymore.
That's why it's X.
Alrighty.
She was a succubus.
Alright, Baphomet, he starts to snort. His voice was entirely telepathic just then. And he's a demon lord who has very little patience. If he doesn't get what he wants, then he'll just try to take it. His presence alone is enough to send a shiver through everyone's spine. And at the start of your turns, you'll need to make a wisdom save against being frightened from his frightful presence.
Don't forget your extra 11 temporary hit points, guys.
Sorry, wait. That's not a start your turn thing. But you can feel it start to build up. All right, Bob is up first. Raven.
Oh,
Just give the word to me, Raven, and I'll slay this foul beast.
Oh, Bob managed to survive. Great.
yeah. You know what, Bob? You stand back here with the potions, and when someone goes down, you go feed it to him.
Of course, my lord. This is all part of your plan to slay this beast, isn't it?
It is, and in the meantime, why don't you go over behind this pillar way over here?
Excellent. I'll just dodge over here.
That's good.
Go get
idea.
them, Raven. Show that big demon lord who's boss. I love you.
Damn, Skippy. Oh, gee.
Aw, they really do care.
and I think I got
What?
2 greater healing potions, which I'm just deleting now for him to
I
have.
don't think you have a virus. Your mouse might have just
You
died.
can hand him 1 healing.
Try
potion.
try down.
And move it.
Okay,
Oh, it's just not clicking.
I'll hand him 1.
Okay.
And then
What?
if they interact with the object, I'll put the other one on the floor so
Actually,
he can pick it up.
It's not your turn, but you can take one of the potions.
There you go. Alright.
You can interact with 1 object per turn. Giving him a potion,
Alright, he-
putting one on the floor is 2 interactive objects.
There you go. So he'll take 1 and run behind the pillar.
Okay. Unless he doesn't want to dodge, he can take 2.
Oh, he wants to dodge.
That's entirely up to you, Raven. You
He wants to close his
you
eyes
can
and
interact
dodge.
with a second object on your turn as an action if you like.
There you go. I'll do it on my turn. I'll just put it on the floor and he can grab it if he needs to.
Okay, so he takes 1 potion from you and runs around the corner.
And dodge. Yep.
Dodges. Okay. Baphomet is going to use some legendary actions, and he just lets out a snort, and he charges you, Nico. He puts his head down and he bucks like a bull. Give it to me! And when he gets close to you, there is this blinding light, and that gives him disadvantage on attacks. He tries to gore you. And the 19 hits. When he hits you with the gore attack, you need to make a strength saving throw, because he tries to send you flying across the room. He smashes into you for 25 points of piercing damage. And you go flying.
You got to that.
Yeah. Not enough still. You get flung back 10 feet and knocked on the ground prone. Now it's his turn. He lets out another snort.
Oh, look at you, pathetic little creatures. Tiny little insects in my presence. I will show you the power of Baphomet. How dare you stand with that disgusting creature, and instead, not with me!
And he goes reckless. So he attacks with advantage. And he's going to use Heart Cleaver on Zygon. And a 22 hits.
Okie dokie.
Holy crap, and
You take 22 points of slashing damage, Zygon. Starts going crazy, and now he lets off his frightful presence. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw against being frightened.
Immune, I think. Yes.
Yep.
Also, anyone within 10 feet of me is immune.
Okay.
So Corgi is immune, I guess.
Yeah.
Did that the charm that I activated before from the other one, did that fade away with the holy thing, or is that still up?
Is that the one that lasted for 24 hours?
Yeah, it lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, you mean the charm of adamant?
Is that what it was? I
Yeah,
just wrote down
1
a
hour.
charm. Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet, so that's still up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on with your eyes now, though. I'm not sure if they're voids of utter darkness or luminescent pools of silver. Maybe.
I got one of each, just for.
One of each.
no yin yang on each one.
That looks very
Black, so-
celestial. Like one bung eye. All right.
The yin yang.
That would be cool, yin yang. Alright, Gerald, you become frightened of Baphomet. Raven, you resist. Bargle, you become frightened of Baphomet. I need a save from Bob as well. Nico, Zygon, and Corgi are immune.
But Bob can't see him. He's got his eyes closed. He's in Waterdeep right now.
He doesn't need to see Baphomet
Chugging back a cold
to
one.
be affected by that. He starts to excrete some holiness.
Yeah.
In the form of a yellow liquid that starts to roll around the base of that pillar. I'm doing well, my lord, he says.
So happy, tears are rolling down my leg.
Alright, Baphomet looks at you and he says,
Not scared, hey?
at Zygon, and he's going to buck. He's going to he's going to try and bite the Corgi. And chomps Flame Corgi for 15 piercing damage. And then he's going to move back 10 feet, and he provokes an opportunity attack from Corgi and Zygon.
Okie dokie.
Corgi doesn't have a melee, so.
Okay.
Hit.
That hits.
You know what you got?
Let's get a little something for him. So extra 12.
Alrighty, you smite him for 27 damage, and it burns away a tuft of the fur surrounding his leg. He then looks over at Nico, and he casts a spell. He puts a hunter's mark on you, Nico.
Very good move there, Bahamut. I can see why Inogo respected you so much.
Inogu, thanks to you, he is dead. But I claim that victory, and all of his army. Watch as your friend is ripped apart.
And then he charges you, Zygon, with a gore attack. Actually, he doesn't even... Yeah, he gets that close. He gets right in within 5 feet. Does a gore attack. And 36 is going to hit. Need to make a strength saving throw, Zygon.
Okay. Strength saving throw.
You get flung through the air. And you take 32 piercing damage from the horn hitting you and throwing you, and get knocked back 10 feet and land on the ground prone. Baphomet then keeps on going psychotic, and steps up 5 feet closer. Nico. You
Okay.
can use 45 feet of movement to stand up.
Sure, I will do that. And then... Then I will use my... wait, hold on. I always forget what that spell is. Or Vitality is a bonus action? That's an action. Okay. But then you use your bonus action on other ones. Okay. So I'll try to use the Aura of Vitality thing that we have here.
Okay.
What's that? So I'll roll a 1d6. There we go.
Alright, you get it back. Use Aura of Vitality. It's a 30-foot radius, holy energy. And you can heal creatures with a bonus action. 2d6 per round.
Okay, and then I'll use my bonus action to expand my searing, my holy light, or whatever it is.
It's now 10 feet around you. That starts the blind Baphomet.
What is this crap?
Wait, hold on. Close the bright light. In 15 foot it should go to, right?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking 5-foot increments. It's just straight up.
Yeah, no, it just says straight up. It's not like the Sunsword. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay.
Even worse, what is this shit?
He says.
Okay, and then how... I always get this wrong. How tall is he?
He's 3 by 3.
Three blocks. Oh, yeah. So that's 15 high?
Yeah.
So I'd like to go up 15, like, to say 30, 20? 5? Somewhere around there. So I'm up above him. If I'm 15 feet above him, he's not in the aura anymore, right? Yeah, so I guess 10 feet above him.
Okay, you fly up. You want to be like above? You can move like above him.
Yeah, I'll go like straight out above him. I'll go 1 over 2, just so get more people near the aura-ness.
He's like batting his hand through the air. He roars, and he's going to use a legendary action to attack you with Heart Cleaver, Nico. Disadvantage.
Okay.
Little insect, let me swat you away.
And he swats.
Pretty sure he can't miss me.
For 17 points of damage.
Alright, and Flame Corgi dodges on his turn.
At the end of Flame Corgi's turn, he's going to try and swat you again, Nico, with Heart Cleaver, using a legendary action.
Hold on. I didn't click on the spell, so I clicked on the other thing. So it didn't give me a thing.
Oh, I'll fix that up for you. You just wasted a very good roll. Actually, it wasn't. I thought it was max, but you got the bonus there too. Just
That's fine.
Alright, he's going to come in at you again, Nico. And he hits you for another 27 points of damage.
That was for the first one, and then it should subtract for the second one.
Yeah.
What was that, 27?
Yeah. Alright, let's end the Flame Corgi's turn. Zygon, you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
Oh, I will. Okay. And then stand up. Let's start swinging. First attack.
That hits. You slam the warhammer into Baphomet's leg. Searing burst.
Just a little bit. Yep, with an extra 9 damage there.
Alrighty. Oh, I was almost added the Brew Divine Smite again. So that's 25.
Okay, and then swing again. 17 hit.
It's a miss. He uses Heart Cleaver and ting! Hits your warhammer away.
That's my turn.
He's going to use a legendary action and try to attack you, Zygon.
Get off me, little runt,
he says. And he hits. Swing! For 19 points of slashing damage. Gerald.
Gerald is going to move to here. As my bonus action, I'm going to use my class feature, Hexblade's Curse. As my action, I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Alright, this curse surrounds Baphomet in invisible tattoo that only you can see weaving over his form. Hit. Oh, you're at disadvantage, Gerald. Sorry, you were frightened.
Oh, is Baphomet blinded or?
Blinded by the light.
He didn't get. Wait, what blinded him? Oh no.
Oh no, that's if I hit
Yeah,
him.
if he gets hit, the sword lets out a light and blinds him. But if if he's in the light, he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Gotcha. I understand.
15 misses. He hits the beam away. A 20 misses. He bats that away as well with Heart Cleaver. And a 16 misses. He bats that away and lets out another ferocious roar.
Alright,
Well,
end my turn.
crappy.
Resisting is futile!
He roars. And you get another wisdom save at the end of your turn. You're still frightened. Raven.
Alright. I'm gonna cast a spell. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I cast Crown of Stars, and 7 motes of glowing light start to orbit your head. And I'm guessing you're throwing one?
Yep.
That hits. Alright, you send the mote flying over. It disappears into Baphomet with the tiniest little scorch on his purple blackish minotaur fur. And he chuckles.
Ha 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 ha! Weak spells!
Dope. Yep. And here you go, Bob. Have another potion.
Okay, give a potion to Bob. And his knees are tapping together. He takes it. And you notice there's a big pool of yellow liquid on the ground.
Yeah, I'll take care not to step in that.
Bargle.
Alright, start with a bonus action rage. And since he went reckless for me, I don't need to go reckless.
Hit. Right, you chomp the axe through him. It slices him across his leg. And he chuckles some more. Ha 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 ha. Hit. You slam the axe into his leg again with all your might, and he still doesn't even flinch. He just chuckles.
That tickles! Tickle me Elmo,
That's
motherfuckers.
everything, and wisdom save, right?
Yeah, you get a wisdom save. And you know what, Bargle? He doesn't scare you anymore. Bob.
He's just going to go over here and drop a little load on the ground and then dodge.
Okay. He says to you, "My Lord Raven, I am honored to be hiding behind this pillar. Not that you're hiding behind the pillar. You must be strategically and bravely scouting out the situation."
I'm guarding you. You know what?
I am truly honored, my lord. I do not deserve such an honor.
And that's it for Bob. Oops, I clicked it as you did.
Baphomet lets out another disgruntled roar. And I didn't make him con saves. Actually, I didn't need to make him con saves. For his hunter's mark.
Yeah, I don't think I did enough damage.
Yeah, he just goes for Nico. He says,
"Get back here! Come down here, you little flying insect!"
and he's going to swing Heart Cleaver up at Nico. Swing! It hits for 23 damage. He turns to Bargle and he says,
You call that a weapon? I don't even need a weapon. I'll just bite your head off.
and then he comes in, attacking Bargle. He chomps you, Bargle. He bites you for 22 piercing damage, 11 with your resistance. His attacks are magical. It gets through your heavy armor. And then he looks over at you, Zyken, and says,
You are quite annoying, aren't you, as well? With your little fiery mace.
And he comes in for another charge.
That triggers opportunity attack.
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack. Starts to scrape his hoof along the ground.
Yep. Before you do that, take some more. So 9, 17. 17 additional from the smite.
Alrighty, you smite him for 24 points of damage with your weapon attack. And it's enough to actually, you hit him in the knee. It's enough to make him stagger slightly, but he's still not bloodied. He lets out a roar, and he starts to scrape his hoof along the ground. He puts his head down, and he charges in at you, Zyken, coming in for a gore attack. Just gonna check something as well. Okay, comes in with a gore attack, and he hits you.
That almost hits.
Make a strength saving throw.
Just barely.
21 is not enough. He sends you flying. You take 32 piercing damage. You get knocked back 10 feet and you land prone.
32? Okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
Nico.
Alright. I'm going to... You seem to be injured, Zygan. Be healed by the power
A little bit.
To get 10 back there.
10 back?
That's
Okay.
what to do for you. I too am feeling ouched, so I'll give myself the 30, use another charm for 30 and then re-up me for an hour. Okay, down to 7. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'll just yeah, I'll stay there. And then I'll just have Corey can just come up and stay next to me. So just change his height, and then that's
Alright, at the end of your turn, Baphomet's going to use Heart Cleaver on Bargle. Disadvantage. And it still hits with a 19. Bargle, you take 11 slashing damage. And he looks down at you and says,
What? Not enough for ya?
and he tries to attack you again at the end of Corgi's turn using a legendary action. And he hits for 8 points of slashing damage.
How
you
tough?
wield that weapon expertly, Bahamut.
I don't need your praise or compliments, little fly. You damn respectful thing. Stop this!
Zygen, you can use half movement speed to stand up.
Yeah, I feel like I've done this before today. Alright. Then, hi, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and use a second level spell slot to cast Spiritual Weapon.
That hits. The spiritual weapon flies up to the back of Baphomet's head and smacks straight into him. The force energy causes a bit of a crashing sound, and he falls down onto one knee. Baphomet is bloodied.
Alrighty. And then I'm going to go ahead and keep swinging. First attack.
That hits. You swing the warhammer up and crack him in the ribs.
Right. Second attack.
You swing again, but he turns. He uses the heart cleaver and he ting, just hits the warhammer to the side.
Yep. And that's my turn. Sorry. Did not say.
He turns to you, Zygon, and attacks you with heart cleaver. He just brings down this massive 20-foot long glaive. He tries to slam down the bloodied metal blade straight at you. And the searing holy light flashes in his eyes and he misses. Gerald.
Shadowy power glowing in my hand. Bonus action hex.
So you put a hex on him.
And as my action, Eldritch Blast.
Hit. The force energy intensifies as it slams into him, and the necrotic energy causes these pulsing purple veins to crackle all over his chest. Second beam misses, and third beam misses. He's still so hard to look at because he's so terrifying, and it just fills you with dread as you come face to face with the Demon Lord.
And I'll end my turn.
Raven.
Alright. I'm going to go to here. And I'm going to shoot him 3 times with the Eldritch Blast.
Miss.
Darn it. Try again.
Miss.
Nope. Try again.
And miss. He turns to the side and the beams just repeatedly bounce off his back. He swings
my
back
God.
around and chuckles. Ha 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 ha!
And here's Zygon. This is for you. 13.
Hooray! Just in time for me to get gored again.
You go get whoever you want, buddy.
Boggle.
I don't care if it's Gord or Fred.
Are you coming
Oh.
with the great axe? First attack misses. He blocks it with ease. And again, ting! He's very quick with that glaive. As soon as you're swinging at him, he blocks it. Sparks fly through the air as the metal weapons clash.
I'm gonna surge.
Hit. You jump up and just wallop the axe straight into his ribs. It cuts deep into his flesh and ichor begins to drip down all over his body onto the ground. And another hit. You get through his defenses and you start to see a couple of gaps where he's not quick enough to get the blade of the glaive in there to block you, and you hack straight into his arm. He has to actually pull his arm back and more blood flicks out as he's actually looking kind of beat up now.
You!
Doing as you've ordered, Sir Raven?
Yes. I think you should come up here.
I
5,
can't.
10, 15, 20,
I mean, I want to, but I can't move any
25.
closer to that thing.
30.
I can't do that. I'm
Well,
frightened.
that's not really closer, is it?
Yes, it is.
No. Okay, fine.
It
Oh, yeah.
is. He's
I guess
45
it
feet
is.
away and he can't get any more than 45 feet.
If only you had some way of judging
Oh.
distances, like
If
drawing
only-
lines or something.
Well, you know.
I don't
Also-
want to disobey you, Raven.
Also, if only he'd made his saving throws.
Yeah, he hasn't made. He wasn't making saving throws, so you can
Yeah.
give him wisdom saves. Yeah, he does have advantage against these as well. So
Yeah. Oh, there's a sheet. Alright. Ah,
Alright, at the end of this turn, he'll be no longer frightened. No, wait.
There you go.
Yeah, this turn. So
there you go. So you can. Alright, fine. Stay there for now. That's fine, Bob.
Alright, actually, something happens in between all this as well. It's Lulu in her mammoth form. She comes flying into the citadel for a charging headbutt at Baphomet. Go this motherfucker! And
Lulu.
Language. Come on.
Language. Says Captain.
Baphomet's eyes widen as the red orbs of his eye sockets seem to issue a surprised look. He turns around and there's this massive cracking sound as Lulu's tusks and Baphomet's horns clash. Baphomet just managed to get up in time to block Lulu.
What's this? What is this thing? Some sort of joke? Look at you. I can't even tell what you are. Some sort of giant flying dog? I'll kill all of you!
No, she's a mosquito.
He's going to try and hit Lulu with Heart Cleaver, recklessly still. And he pushes the glaive into Lulu.
Ah! And you, get back here!
He tries to swat Nico from above and slices Nico for 29 points of damage.
I thought he failed the save on the thing way back in the mark.
No,
Okay.
the API does not include his proficiency bonus.
Okay.
He has a good con save. You need to do at least 30 points of damage for him to even attempt to make a save. He's going to step back and provoke an opportunity from Bargle. "21 is a miss." Oh no, actually, sorry. He was reckless, so 25 hits. Alright, you chomp into him. 13 damage. He's looking very badly hurt. And then he charges Gerald. He tries to gore Gerald. And he hits. You're flung back, taking 34 points of piercing damage. You land on the ground prone.
See? See how I kill your friends? Give me the sword, and I'll spare them. I promise.
Nico.
Don't do it, Nico!
Never fears there, Lulu's. I wasn't planning on it. Yeah. I'm just gonna... Wow. I don't have proficiency in longswords. It's a little awkward.
Don't you get it automatically from the sword?
No.
Okay. I will just I'll just right straight under him. Straight under me, I mean. Or straight under the flame corgi. Drop that.
Ha 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 ha!
He dances out of the way of it.
What's this? Is this supposed to hurt me?
Yeah, it was.
Your
Okay.
feeble little cantrips mean nothing to me.
And then I'll heal myself. Okay.
Baphomet's gonna take a legendary action. And he just says,
Say goodbye to your little friend.
and he actually charges Gerald, provoking from Zygon. Lulu.
Okay. That's a crit.
Well struck, Zygon.
That's crit, right?
It is. Yeah, you have
The
advantage.
power of holiness, it guides your blades.
Yeah! Lulu also sticks him. You cause the hammer to just explode with such a powerful force of radiant energy that it blinds those around you. You jump up and you plunge the warhammer straight into Baphomet's side. The searing energy burns through his flesh like a hot knife through butter, and he's stopped dead in his tracks. Heartcleaver drops from his hand and starts to melt away. He falls down onto his knees and he just puts his head down. Lulu's like impaled him through the chest, her tusk coming out from his chest by about 3 feet. There's a gaping hole that's eaten all the way through to his heart. Ichor starts to drip down his body. And despite him obviously being returned to the abyss and slowly melting into Ichor, he's still got one more thing to say.
Quick, Gerald, get that Ichor before it disappears.
I will be back. You cannot kill me. I'll simply reform in the abyss, and I will rejoin my forces. They have already besieged your precious little city. I know it's Elturel that you want to save. Even if you get the sword to Zariel, my demonic forces, they will overrun your city and kill all of your survivors.
And he just continues melting down. His bones liquefy, his flesh turns to mush, and it turns into a massive puddle of ichor.
Alright, Bob, get him!
And then some flames.
Bob, you
too.
can do it!
I'll just
Bob,
go through the
shoot.
top flames so he
Bob
doesn't
shoots
get.
his crossbow at him. I got him, my lord.
Bob finally runs in. He turns into a flame of life, and you can
Wow.
get that.
Very unhealy. Alright, I still got, because I skipped the first round and we had 4 rounds, so I still got 5 more of these Aura of Vitality, so I'm just going to hand them out. I'm going to take 2 myself. And then 3 for Zygon.
Just have 10.
1,
How
2.
many did you use?
It was, it only lasts for a minute.
So 10.
And over.
10 rounds.
Yeah, but it was 4 rounds of combat and I didn't use it the first round, so I only have 5 left.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, 17. I get 23, and then you get 15, 26, 34. Okay.
Good job, Zygon. Teamwork makes dream work.
Yeah, whatever.
It was 34, not 43. I dyslexified that.
34 for you, Zygon.
Oh, okay.
Come on, we did it with the power of friendship.
We did. And holy friendship.
Are you okay, Zygon? I've got all my powers back. I can hear you a little bit now if you like.
Sure.
Can you remove a curse from him? Stop the demons that are trying to get him?
So, Lulu, where did you go?
What do you mean, where did I go?
You said you needed to check on. You needed to check on something, and then you came back.
Oh my goodness! I completely forgot! It's Elturel! It's close to the River Styx!
Yes,
About 5
we must.
hours. And then I think it's gonna be sunken.
Right. So we should
Hurry.
hurry. Yeah. So do we know where Zariel might be at this time?
Yeah, I know where she'll be. Right where she always is. Right at the heart of the Blood War. Where she likes it.
Then we should be off.
I checked.
Oh.
And those evil war machines, they're still at the front. We can use that to get there quick, but do you guys need to rush fast? We're gonna have to go through the Blood War, a good mile of it. Just as that big scary Minotaur face said, it looks like the demons have broken through and have started a major battle around Elturel. It goes for a mile and we're gonna have to go through it, unless you've got some other way.
We can fly?
A lot of the demons and devils fly as well. Frogs and spine devils and bone devils, oh my.
We can fly invisibly?
Sure! That sounds like a good idea.
Can you turn invisible?
Nope.
Oh, there goes that idea.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Oh, I thought you added something for that, Raven.
Nope. I can help fly, but you can already fly. I could get Vargas to create a diversion for us. Vargas and Bob. The two mighty heroes.
Does anybody have teleports or something we could use?
Diversion? We're talking about thousands and thousands of devils and demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Wait, wasn't Kochichi supposed to be the causing a ruckus now?
Yeah, and the other guy too. Kochichi. He's someone that, yeah, apparently he was trapped in here or something, and we got him out, and he's gone to kill devils and stuff.
Oh, sure you might have some allies there. Even better. We need to free Elturel.
That's right. How do we do that?
Well, we need to first somehow break those chains. There are those chains that are dragging it down, and then it won't get dragged down to the sticks anymore. And then I'm guessing we need to somehow get it back to the material plane. I know that once we get the sword of Zariel to Zariel, she will remember everything, just like I did, and it should be real nice, and she'll return it back to the material plane for us. No problem, no worries, no hi.
Okay, let's go see if the sword can cut through the chain.
Do you think? I don't know about that. I don't think we should try that.
No, I don't think that's a good idea either. I think we should.
The other way to cut the chain.
What about those rods?
Rods?
Did we ever collect all the rods? I don't remember.
I think we have all the rods, right?
Yep.
That's right. I remember everything now. I remember us collecting the rods. I remember you putting me in a glove kebab and punching me.
That was pretty funny. How do you remember that? That's one thing I've never figured out. Why? How do you remember that?
No hard feelings, Simon.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was an accident.
I'm sure it was. It totally
You
was.
accidentally put me in a glove kebab. And then you accidentally
And then
punched me.
repeatedly. Yes, that was an
Trying to
accident.
make you fit. That's all.
Thank you. Thanks for making me fit.
Okay.
So, I guess we don't have any good plan other than just going there. I mean,
it
seems like that's going to be difficult, but I mean,
Well, have you
this
made
was
any
difficult
other
too.
allies apart from this Kochichi?
What about that? The mage that was here. I mean, he's not necessarily an ally, but I mean, or from the crypt. I mean, he was kind of an ally.
Who?
Or Morrican.
Mordekainen? Uncle Morty?
Oh, Uncle Morty.
You
If
guys,
we knew-
you guys went around Avernus,
Bell?
and you, yeah, you
Or the
made some
unicorn?
allies. Yeah, you've made some allies. Yeah, the unicorn. Bell seemed to be pleased, although not so pleased that you guys actually returned the rods to him.
He wants to get rid of her.
But pleased that you'd found them. And what else? You guys might have made some sort of trade up at the Monument of Tiamat with Ark and the Cruel.
Yeah.
The Orb of Dragonkind for your assistance.
You know, call in some favors.
I don't know if we were on good terms with Arkin, but I mean, I guess we were kind of. We gave him the orb, so.
The Hidden Lord. Hidden Lord would help Dragon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boy, I'm grateful to that guy. I love that guy now.
Okay, so you guys are at the Scab. The blood war has boiled around El Terrell, a mile in every direction. You've got 5 hours until El Terrell is going to completely sink down into the river Styx.
So here's my only problem with going to find an allies, is that
Fine.
statistically it takes us longer than 5 hours to ever drive anywhere. So unless there's a gateway that we knows that's right around here, we should probably just head to where we're going. Because
this is a
unless
big
someone has a
battle.
way. Of,
If you have any allies, I think they'll be fighting in the war right now.
oh yeah, that's
This
probably
is
true.
it. It's now or never. We gotta go.
So I guess we could get going, and then if we see as an allies, we could stop to converse with them.
That was a big battle. Are you sure you don't need to rest first?
I could
Yeah, rest would probably be a good.
Okay, let's take a long rest. No, wait. No,
Oh,
a short rest.
wait, what? What? What?
Let's just go to sleep.
Don't make me put you in the glove compartment again.
Wait, how far are we from the where the blood war is happening right now? I mean, could you guys, the people that needs to rest, could you take a rest inside the war machines, and the people that don't need rest can drive? So we're at least heading in the right way while you guys are resting. I mean, we all just got refilled. We should just need a short rest, all right? So.
Yep, short
Lulu
would
says,
pop me off.
It's not gonna take us any time to get there. We better rest here, where it's safe.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. Wait. Here's the other thing. Did we know about how long it was going to take Malice to get Spax from wherever she was going? That's why I don't really want to rest here, because they were told that we should get out of here before Malice.
Speaking
gets
of
back.
Malice, you start to pan the room and you notice towards the back of the room, she's been here the entire time, ethereally, watching you guys.
Oh. Okay. Well, then she's back. Never mind.
She notices you looking at her, and she comes out of the ethereal, and she claps. That was quite the show. Thank you very much. You have destroyed Yinogu and Baphomet. An intelligent creature allows others to do their bidding for them. It's time for me to return to Malconthep.
To who?
Well, it has been a pleasure consorting with you these times. Thank you for all your assistance.
How very noble of you. How very respectful. My job here is done. 2 demon lords with 1 stone. Take care. Goodbye.
You wouldn't have any ways to help transport us as one final way to help us slay even more.
I don't possess such power, I'm afraid.
Too bad.
You didn't want to come visit me in the prime material plane sometime?
Perhaps I will. I
We can
think
go
that
for a moonlit walk, or
perhaps I can be very charming. Anyway, I have no concern with how the rest of this story unfolds. My job here is done. Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Turns ethereally.
You are the weakest link.
You see her just fly off ethereally out of the citadel.
Okay.
And away.
Well, with that's being the case, then I guess we can rest here. It's probably good to rest now because some of us still have that charm of vitality active, right?
Yeah. You guys can take a short rest if you want to hang out here for 1 hour. That will leave you with 4 hours till you need to get to Elturel to save it. Is everyone happy to rest? Or you don't have to rest. There's just Lulu's suggestion.
Yeah, I would like to rest.
I would like to
Okay.
rest.
Okay, everyone take a short rest. You guys hang out here
Yeah.
for an hour.
I'm gonna hand out SDs for everyone to keep in their pocket. Everyone take one just to have it.
Alrighty. Bob, thanks you.
Second, I think you have the charm, right?
Do I still have it? I used it like...
One lasts for 24 hours, I think.
okay, so I still have it. So that would be...
I think you used it at the same time I used it, and we haven't gotten there yet.
We did.
So I should probably put you guys on this map so you can see your health and stuff like that.
Yeah, for the next 24 hours.
Okay. Nico, just do me one favor actually and roll me a 20d10, please. Okay, that's how much radiant damage was expelled when you took the longsword.
It's not even that much. Expecting more.
They put a crater around the citadel.
It's like almost exactly average.
Okay. When you guys are ready, there's not that much time to waste. You can go to the hallway and you can get out of here.
Off we go.
So, Mr. Nico, is that still your name?
It is.
It's Super Nico now.
Super Saiyan Nico.
That's more of a title than a name change.
Nico the White.
Just like her. You look just like Zariel when she had the sword.
Even as
Hmm.
movies.
That is interesting.
Wow. I really feel like I'm fighting with Zariel all over again. This is gonna be great. And Mr. Nico, when we get to Zariel, are you going to give her the sword so she can remember who she is?
That is the plan.
Unless the
I
sword
don't know if
doesn't
she will
want her,
take it though.
or the sword doesn't want her, in which case Nico's the new Zariel.
The sword conveys a very strong emotion of want when Lulu speaks about giving the sword to Zariel. I
Okay.
feel a very strong force driving you towards that goal.
So I think that will not be the problem. So we just need to convince her to, abandon her current plan and, return back to her angelic form.
I know there's a little sparkle of goodness and wholesomeness left in her. That's why she saved me. And she'll see, don't you worry. After all, we've got the power of friendship. Oh, by the way, Nico, now you can put me in a glove box and punch me.
He did what?
Put me in a glove compartment and he punched me when I was dead.
Is this
Yeah,
true,
it's,
Zygon?
But from a certain point of view, yes.
It was the demon that did it from the shield.
I was being controlled. It happens.
You're all better now? Oh, the shield is gone. I never liked that shield. Thank you, Zygon. You got rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of regret doing it now, but oh well.
Don't say
Too late.
that.
Do not regret your decisions, Saiga.
It could have turned you into an anything.
What's in anything?
Let's go.
What is it? Anything? Is it anything something that puts people in glove compartments?
It's right there by the any key.
I think so.
Alright, you guys leave the citadel. So when you step out, it's just this... Let me grab Gerald. It's just this temple now. There's just a massive crater for 1,000 feet in every direction. The chains, the massive scab, it's all gone. It's all been eaten away. You step out into this massive hellscape. You feel the oppressive heat of Avernus once more. And you look over and you see the scavenger and your tormentor. Right, where you left them.
Alright. Off we go. Lulu can guide us, I guess.
Follow me. Come on, guys.
The ground here is all uneven and rough. There's still kind of sizzling, boiling, fleshy remains from where the scab had been incinerated from radiant energy.
Hey, come on, guys.
Yep, we're trying to find us.
Yep, we're going.
Whoa, Nico, you're so quick. Why does it take you so long to get up from getting prone now?
I don't know.
It's because the righteous move slowly, but inexorably.
We are slow to rise, but quick once we've risen.
As you guys get closer, before you actually, let me just move you guys back a little bit. Before you get to the vehicles, there's something.
They explode.
They explode. As soon as you turn the ignition, they explode.
Bahamut is in the steering wheel. Ha ha!
Lulu opens the glove compartment and offers you to get inside. No, this ice devil, surrounded by fleshy growth, bursts up from the ground, and it's been waiting here the entire time for you guys to...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one guy we ran from.
I hope you're not too hot there.
You can see
Really?
it was like a little bit beat up from the radiant energy, but it seems like it's recovered as well.
Were you waiting long? I apologize.
I've been waiting here
We'll destroy
several
you.
hours. As I said, Mephistopheles sends his regards.
Okay.
I'm sure he does.
Alright, Nico. You're up. It's the ice devil.
Okay. I will. I'll go. They're 10 feet
I'm not
tall, right?
sure in
So
order.
I can go like 20
Yeah.
feet up,
Yeah.
and then I'll fly over it. I'll fly over to here-ish. Drag my aura with me, and then I will. Just try and be fully-ish.
Bargo's not in the order.
I knew I was feeling someone. There we go.
Come on, my character sheet is all messed up. Alright,
Bargo
I
should
will,
have had higher initiative than me. That's wrong. So he can use his funky not baritone powers.
Alright, the ice devil has a bonfire underneath it.
It doesn't
And
care.
it just kind of rolls over its flesh in like a supernatural fashion.
Well, it's unfortunate. Alright, so that's the end of my turn, and then Puppy will try and...
He was just doing jumper ups while he was waiting for us. That's why he's so good now.
The flame scene hits the ice devil. It slams into it, but despite it looking like ice, the fire doesn't affect it at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Raven.
Alright. Zygon, you should grapple that thing as I shoot it with Eldritch Blasts.
What?
Miss.
You should
Miss.
kill it.
Hit.
If only you had someone that could just you controlled that would do whatever you asked it to.
I know, right?
That third
That's
beam
an,
taps the
that's
ice
an
devil.
11.
11 damage again. And it puts a
Yeah.
little crack in its carapace. Zygon.
Alrighty, let's go. Move up here. Let's try not to waste too much stuff on this guy. Swing.
Hit. The warhammer cracks into its shell.
Alright, swing again.
It's a miss. It has this spear made of ice in its hands, and it taps the warhammer head to the side, blocking your attack.
Okay, that's my turn.
Bargle.
Alright. Let's go Reckless.
Miss. Hit. The axe splits in between the lines of its carapace, and this icy blue blood sprays out. It barely flinches. Gerald.
Gerald moves down and bonus action Hex. Action Eldritch Blast. As the bolts begin to lance out of the creature.
Bounces off. Miss. That hits. You hear a bit of a crack as more of its shell breaks open. The necrotic energy gets into its blood and starts to wither it. Hit. Another beam crashes into its side, splits open more of its shell, and more icy blue blood starts to stream down its legs.
Alright, I end my turn.
It clips its mandibles together a couple of times, and it's just going to shove its ice spear down onto the ground, and it causes a wall of ice 1 foot thick and 30 foot long and 10 feet high to just magically appear. Doesn't cast a spell or anything. A big razor sharp sheath of ice just splits up from the ground, slamming into Bargle and Zygon. Both of you need a dexterity saving throw.
Super agile Bargle.
Catches you by surprise, Bargle. Zygon, you jump out of the way. Bargle, you're hit for 37 points of cold damage. Zygon, you're hit for 18. And both of you...
Aren't you... When do you get your danger sense as a barbarian?
15 fails.
15. Well, it's 20 because he's next to Zygon.
20 is a success. So actually you do succeed if you get Zygon's aura. I don't know if he wants to give it to you though, because he likes to punch little polyfence and put him in glove boxes.
I can't fit Bargle into the glove compartment, so I guess you can get the +5.
Alright, you both hit for 18 cold damage and you're pushed away 5 feet. And you can be on either side of the wall that you want to, either next to the ice devil.
Yeah, I mean, would it, like, how can I pop up next to the ice devil when he's occupying the square?
You're not able to.
Like, would I...
Unoccupied space, actually.
So I guess I just end up there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Bargle steals your spot.
Yeah, Bargle.
And yeah, that's 10 feet high.
Well, if I'm up next to him, no one gets advantage.
I'm kidding.
Alright, Lulu just says, "Oh, you big mean icy hiding under all this blood! You didn't think we wouldn't get you, guess what? You know, we got the power of friendship! Feel the holy blessings of Lulu!" And she casts Bless. She blesses Zygon. Wait, is she close enough? Alright, she's only just got her memories back, so she forgets that she needs to be within 30 feet. She gets Zygon, Bargle, and Gerald. You guys all get +1d4 on attack rolls and saving throws. And she ends her turn there. Bob's turn. My lord, the way that you bravely hid behind that pillar was just pure brilliance. What would you have me do next?
Well, thanks. Why don't you just shoot it?
There's a 10-foot wall in the way.
Shoot the wall.
I shot the wall, my lord.
Awesome. Shot your load all in one go.
He's glad we got him.
I hit the wall, my lord. The wall takes damage.
Awesome.
I think I've almost broken through its defenses, my lord. Just another 15 of those, my lord. Nico.
Okay. Alright. I can do this. Bargle's right there. I'm gonna fly down to it. Be like, I can sword. Make sure I get the two-handed one. I gotta move that so it's... You can do it! Aha! No. No, I can't.
What the fuck was that, Nico?
That's a good swing there.
Leave him alone, guys. He's still getting his abuse of two hands back.
That's literally my first time I've ever swung a longsword, so...
He beheads his dog.
Raven.
Oh no, the
No,
dog still
puppy.
takes his
Puppy's
yeah,
done.
puppy can hit fly. Yeah, he'll just go over here and dodge, I guess.
Okay.
I'll drop the bonfire too. Let me grab that out of there.
Okay. Raven.
Alright. I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna shoot him. Maybe this time I'll hit.
That hits.
There we go.
Is that?
And that is the right amount this time. Yep.
Alright. The Ice Devil gets a little crack in its shell.
Hit him again, push him back 10 feet.
It's a miss.
Alright, hit him again, push him back 10 feet.
That hits. Poof. The beam crashes into the Ice Devil, slides it back.
Why are we pushing him back out of the disadvantage aura and the advantage from Bargle aura?
Sending him to Zygon.
The sword gives you a bit of an emotional surge, Nico, to kind of usher you to respect Raven's decisions. Even the sword.
I was just asking him for the logic behind it.
To get him to Zygon.
I wasn't questioning it. I was just asking for the. I said why. It was a question I asked to gain knowledge, to seek better understanding of my allies.
Because his name is Raven. Alright,
That's right.
There is no logic behind it. The Ice Devil's shell starts to crack, and all these like frigid blue lines of icy blood start to form all over it. Zygon, you're up.
Okie dokie. Do. Only needed to move 15 feet. Okay. Swing.
That hits. The Warhammer crashes into the Ice Devil's insectoid carapace.
Swing again.
Oh, that's how you use a martial weapon. I gotcha.
Another direct hit.
Yeah. You need to use stuff that doesn't have a pointy end.
These two
Okay.
massive...
I am proficient with a scimitar. I just not.
These two massive pockmarks of energy just burn through the Ice Devil, and it's looking very badly damaged now. So it needs to make a couple of con saves as well. That's good. It doesn't bring down the wall. Bargle.
Staying reckless.
It's a narrow miss. That hits. The Ice Devil brings up the spear to block the attack. The first one gets blocked. The second one breaks through its defenses. The blade slices across the Ice Devil. The Ice Devil is seriously injured. Gerald.
More Eldritch Blasts fly out.
Hit. You hear another cracking thud as the ice devil's just getting mangled and squished. Hit. And you put a beam straight through the ice devil's chest. You can see the rolling hills of Avernus and the red sky through the hole that you've just put through the ice devil. The ice devil's eyes boggle around. It clips its mandibles together a couple more times and then just collapses into a heap. And a ring falls off of its hand onto the ground. A magic ring.
You must admire his diligence to wait here for so long, just for the opportunity to fight us.
Who even is Mephistopheles?
Oh,
He's a cat.
he's the leader of one of the other levels of the Nine Hells that we communicated through the magic mirror and decided not to help him with his efforts. Or, well, we helped him a little bit, but not like all the way.
And why am I receiving his regards?
I suspect because we didn't finish what his plans was. Although we didn't. Isn't that the one we like damned the river Styx for him and stuff? I mean,
Yeah.
you should just be happy with that. But maybe he just misses us and wanted to summon us for tea. We don't have time for that now,
The
though.
sword
We have
conveys an emotion of treachery when you mention the name Mephistopheles.
He's. Well, while I do respect his power, he's not one to be dealt with. We should head out pursuant with our own quest.
So this ice devil is actually wearing a magic ring. It's a nice gold ring, and it's set with 3 little green amethysts. It has a triple looped golden band, and then a little bird made of a variety of different gemstones, mainly amethyst and lapis lazuli, with its beak made of gold, and its feathers also trimmed with gold and gemstones.
Alright, I'll pick up a ring.
That looks very nice. It needs to be
Hello,
identified.
ring.
It's a magic ring.
Is it going to take us an hour to get to the war, Lulu?
Lulu says, "Nope. We're right
Okay.
here."
Oh, so like we're talking minutes?
Well, you know what it's like. If it's
All right.
Avernus' will, then we'll get there within no time.
Alright, I'm going to cast this then while we're here and get ready to go and have 7 crowns.
Didn't you already use your 7th
Yeah,
level
let's go.
slot, Raven?
I get it back on a short rest.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Aren't they all?
You don't?
That's you're using Mystic
Oh!
Arcanum.
right.
So
Yes,
you
okay.
only get 5th level and
Long
lower
rest.
back. Yeah. Mystic Arcanum's
Okay.
basically spell slots now. You get 1 6 and 1 7.
Right. Okay. Then never mind, I'm not going to cast that. I'm going to try and my veins on my neck are going to pop, but nothing's going to happen. Alright, let's go.
Lulu checks for glove compartments. No, neither of these have glove compartments. I'm riding whichever one you're riding, Nico. My lord,
Yes.
let me help you onto that vehicle, my lord. Would you like me to drive for you, my lord?
Sure.
And I'll drive this one.
I probably should turn the radius off so we're not like. Maybe we'll be good. I don't know. Are we trying to go sneakily to our
I don't
destination?
think we can go sneakily.
I don't think so. We're gonna get in there sneakily. There's thousands of devils and thousands of demons, and some of them got special eyes, kind of like yours, Nico. We'll just have to find our way through. Good will be our friendship.
Okay.
Get off me, man. You get pushed to the side by Bob. You are literally inside me. I would only do that if Raven gives me permission.
Come on,
Whatever,
Dragon!
dude.
Come on, pup! Jump on! Who are you riding with? Just think about how you guys are riding.
Yeah.
Lulu will drive
What
the
are the weapons?
Tormentor. Bob will drive the Scavenger. The weapons on the Tormentor is a single harpoon flinger. The weapon on the Scavenger is a grappling claw and 2 harpoon flingers. The Tormentor is badly damaged as well. It only has 28 hit points left. And I'll give you guys, I'll show you the... you can find
And
the
I'll
stat
go with-
blocks in the War Machine.
I'll go with the claw because I can attack from range too. So
Okay, you're jumping in the claw.
Yeah.
Keep in mind which position you're in. So Raven's in the claw. Bob's going to be driving that one, and Lulu's going to be driving the other. So yeah, they get +5 AC. If you're in a position on the vehicle, you get +2.
I guess I will be on a harpoon flinging in the Tormentor then.
Okay. You don't have to man at weapon station either. You can just cling onto the side if you like.
Yeah, I'm going to be late. Do whatever.
Alright, there's just one harpoon flinger on that. So, yes. You can be in the harpoon flinger or just grab onto the side. There's also Bargle. Yeah.
I'll do the harpoon flinger and the second one on the scavenger.
Okay, you're in the harpoon flinger there. And
Am I able to make regular spell attacks from the seat of the harpoon flinger?
yeah, you sure can. You're in the station, so you're in the seat, and you've got all the levers or whatnot. You've got access to the harpoon flinger, but you're still free to do your other spells and whatever else you want to do as well. You get half cover while you're in it. So, Nico, are you just gonna be clinging onto the side? You can fly pretty much the same speed as these things, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you're in the harpoon flinger as well, Zygon, and Nico, you just hung onto the side. Okay, you guys roll out, and you head over to El Terrell. As you guys roll up, it feels like you're there in an instant, in the blink of an eye. You're about a mile away from El Terrell now. 1 mile. El Terrell hangs above you. It hangs above the river Styx. The iron spikes that anchor the city have dragged it nearly to the river's bank. Within a few hours, El Terrell will sink into the Styx. You guys actually bought yourselves an extra hour, because every hour and minute that you spent in the Bleeding Citadel, I was tracking that, and you guys came out with an extra hour and a bit. So you bought yourself an extra hour, which is nice.
Sweet.
There are hordes of distant demons flying around the city like gnats, and a battle. It rages fiercely beneath it. Thousands of fiends clash in El Terrell's shadow, and at the center stands a being wreathed in flame, striking down demons with tireless fury. Let's take a look at some artwork. Going back from chapter 3, when you first arrived at Avernus, you've got these giant flying citadels, Zariel's flying fortress. One of them is parked quite close to El Terrell. Here's some artwork of the river Styx, Lulu guiding some adventurers, and now this is what you'll be going through: the Blood War, the cosmic struggle between the evil forces of law and chaos. Here's some more awesome artwork of what it's like in Avernus, and the war machines. Zariel's flying fortress again. And Zariel, her fall from grace. You've seen these handouts and artwork on the landing page. You guys brace yourselves
because in between you and Zariel is a mile stretch. You can vaguely see what's going on at the heart of El Terrell. Everything in between you and there just seems like a dark shadow. It's as if Avernus allows you to see Zariel and nothing in between. Thick smoke starts to wash over you as you get closer. It's so thick and so dense that it blocks out the twilight that usually seeps through from the red, hazy glow of the Avernian sky. So it's dark. Lulu, before you enter this smog and the smog of war, the fog of war, Lulu points at the figure with her trunk, and she whispers, "That's her! Zariel! She stands exactly where she always does, where the fighting is fiercest." And you guys put the pedal to the metal and drive straight into the blood war. Let's take a 10-minute break. When we get back, you're on the final stretch. See you guys soon.
Alrighty. So is it going to end tonight, or is there another session?
Oh, it's going to be a couple of sessions still.
Okay,
This is
that's
not
good,
the last
because I have
session.
to go at midnight tonight to get ready for work. Freda's going to miss it. Alright, see you in a bit.
Hey guys.
Although,
Hey.
How's everyone?
same chapter from file.
Everyone ready?
If you're not here, say so.
Alright, you guys start to roll up the river Styx. Oh, about a mile away from that. So, you guys start driving into the Blood War. It's a mile to get from where you guys are to get all the way to Zariel, who's fighting right near the bank of the river Styx. Lulu's driving the Tormentor, Bob's driving the Scavenger, so I'll control the movement of the vehicles for you guys. Any preparations that you guys wanted to make before you venture on in?
Any defensive spells, guys? No. I guess not.
Okay.
I mean, I would consider casting darkness on our vehicle. What do you think, Raven? Bob? I mean, Bob can't see. He's driving. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
One of us would need to drive, either Raven or myself.
Is it demons or devils? They'll probably be able
I'm
to see
assuming a
us.
lot of them will be able to still see us.
Yeah. So I don't think it's worth it to waste a spell slot.
We'll continue our configuration.
Okay.
How it is then.
You guys drive forward and you power on into the Blood War. Up ahead, you see a Glabrizu demon that's broken away from the main bulk. So all around you, there are thousands of devils and demons fighting each other. Flying devils and demons. They intercept each other in the sky, and there are literally 100 thick demons and devils clashing each other in the Blood War, and all around you, like bordering this map up, thousands and thousands of devils and demons. And you guys are kind of going through some gaps, some noticeable gaps that you're finding. So this Glabrizu seems to have broken away from the Blood War. This snarling four-armed demon, pincer forearms, and humanoid-looking lower arms that jut out from its chest. Massive clawed feet and pincer-like appendages. You guys have fought it before. Anyway, it comes rushing you guys, but before it can actually get you, it gets speared. Two horn devils fly down and both impale the Glabrizu with their spears at the same time. And both horn devils look a little bit beat up. The Glabrizu just dissolves into ichor. That just seems to seep into the ground and join the river Styx.
Good job, Bone Devils.
The horn devils, they're on the ground level, and they're beating their wings. They fly up a few more feet, and they let out a sigh. They look at each other. You're not meant to be here, they say.
We're going to take care of Zariel for Ball.
We're passing through and don't mind us. Bye.
I'm afraid we cannot allow that to happen. Their hands explode into fire, and they begin to lob balls of fire at you guys as they fly up.
Alright. I'll lob balls of energy back.
This horn devil, they're still at ground level at the moment. This horn devil size, they're very lazy horn devils. And he flies up beating his wings. He reaches a height of 60 feet. And he flies back a little bit too. And he's gonna just lob a ball of fire screeching across the plane at Raven. Miss.
I don't see us.
You're here.
Oh, there we go. Thanks.
Big long map.
It was black.
Yeah, it's also very
Alrighty.
dark as well, so if you don't have dark vision, you're not going to see very well because all of that thick fog is blocking out your vision. It sighs, it lets out a yawn. And it casually throws another ball of fire, this one at Zygon. And it splashes into the side of the Tormentor. Oh, bother. And then throws another one, this time at Nico. The ball of fire splashes onto the ground, and the other Horn Devil comments, "You missed, you lazy fool." Nico.
Alright. So he's not 60 feet up?
Yeah.
How far is it to fly to him?
50
Is it
feet.
just 60 feet?
60 feet.
Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna hit him this time. I'm gonna do it.
Alright, you fly up to the Horn Devil, and that blinding light gets in its face. Just sighs. Oh, can you put that out, please? My eyes.
I will agree. You do seem a bit lackadaisical on your throwing of your fire.
Thank you. What? And then suddenly you lunge forward and you hit.
Ooh! I did it.
Should be 3d10 radiant.
It's one-handed, so it's like not that.
Should be 2d10 radiant.
What the hell is that? Oh, it came as an attack roll. Let me just click the damn gun and I'll fix that. Yeah, I'm using it one-handed.
So yeah, I think it's 2d8 radiant if you do it one-handed.
Yeah, it's 2d8 radiant. Well, I don't know. How's it? Oh, it's gonna end the strength.
2d8 radiant. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
Oh, you've got it all in there.
It's all in there. It's 10, extra 10.
Oh, you actually, yeah, you've got it in there. All right.
I don't know what's going on with that thing. I gotta fix it up. It's rolling an attack roll,
so
and
for
it's
the
getting
longsword attack. For the longsword attack, it was 7 slashing damage.
Right.
For the searing radiance, it was
10.
Alright, and then there's the explosion of radiant energy. It makes a con save. And it lets out a bit of a cry. Oh, I can't see! What have you done to my eyes?
And then, yeah, Corgi will try to spit at the other devil. Although I don't remember these. So
Is the corgi now a holy corgi?
no.
The flame seed.
Oh, I don't know why I clicked it. I double clicked it.
Horn Devil
When it was
dodges
moving.
to the side. Oh, I had to put effort in to dodge that one.
Okay, Barrow.
Sparkle.
Alright, gonna use the harpoon flinger and shoot it at the Horn Devil that's in front of us.
That's a direct hit. The harpoon sticks into the Horn Devil. Michael starts to drip out from it. Oh, I felt that. Bob is going to drive forward.
Sure is.
Run him over!
Actually, he'll listen to your command, Raven.
Yep.
What would you have me do? He says.
Keep driving.
Alright, he uses his action to drive. He says, what do you mean keep driving? Like into it?
Well, yeah.
Very well, my lord.
There's our target, and I point to the glowy lady.
Alright, he smashes straight into the Horn Devil. And you can roll for the Crushing Wheels. It's a scavenger Crushing Wheels. You've got a macro for it, Raven.
Okay.
It'll make a dex save. You're insane, the Horn Devil says. And he actually just dodges it. He flies out of the way. I did it, my lord. I missed.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have the harpoon flinger, right?
Yeah.
Right, harpoon flinger on. Can I hit the one that is the one by Nico in range?
Yeah, the harpoon flinger's range is 120 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna swing. I'm going to shoot it at the one by Nico.
Alright, it's blind, so you have advantage. Roll again in case you crit.
I got 20.
The harpoon clips the Horn Devil. 11 piercing damage, tears through its torso. Raven.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot the blind one.
Hit. 9 damage.
And again.
Hit. Oh.
And again.
Miss.
24 misses.
Oh, bother. Hurt me.
You may fly away now.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. My orders are to stop trespassers.
We're not trespassing, we're just going through.
Yeah, we're just passing by.
Go, Gerald. Kill them all.
That was my plan anyway, Raven. Bonus action Hex on this devil adjacent Nico. And for my action, Eldritch Blast.
Alright, this one's flapping around in your face, giving you disadvantage.
Alright,
And then
yes.
it'll be a regular for this one because it's blinded. That hits.
Yep.
The beam of energy smashes into the Horn Devil and purple veins riddle its flesh. That Horn Devil's looking pretty hard. Hit. Another beam slams into it. Powerful force energy splits its flesh open even more. And another hit. The beam of energy hits the Horn Devil in the horn and snaps its horn off. Blood profusely spurts out from its head, and the Horn Devil starts grabbing around at its head. What have you done to me?
You could have just let us through.
Oh, I'm going to be a Lamar after this. This Horn Devil sighs and perches its feet on the front of the vehicle. Oh yes, that's right. We're fighting. And it takes its pitchfork and it tries to slam the pitchfork into Gerald. Miss. And it's going to try and slam the pitchfork into Bob. And it stabs Bob for 14 piercing damage. It whips around its long tail, and the tail has like a triangular fork on the edge of it. It tries to slap that across your face, Raven. The tail attack. And it hits.
Aha.
When it hits you, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, well, lucky me. Nope.
The tail is jagged, and it's like serrated. It hits you for 11 piercing damage, and then it's like it keeps on bleeding. You have an infernal injury. It just keeps on spurting out blood over and over and over again, and you'll take damage at the start of every turn from the infernal wound until that can be healed.
Magical healing fix it?
Hopefully.
Alright.
We're coming, Dario! Oh. Ugh. I can't see you, but oh, that odor. It smells so good. It makes me sick.
It's like citrus.
Oh, I'm going to have to extinguish you, foul creature. And I was just about to take my break. Tries to hit you with the pitchfork, Nico. Disadvantage. It clips you. 14 piercing damage. It's going to attack again. And whoosh, this time, you take out your shield and smash the fork to the side. Miss. Oh! And then the long tail whoosh, whips out at you. And whoosh, it catches you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
If it's poison, I have advantage.
It's an infernal injury.
Okay.
The tail is serrated and tears into your flesh. You take 7 piercing damage, and you've got one of these ever bloody spurting wound. Just constantly eating into you. And at the start of your turn, you take 4 points of damage from the injury.
Okay.
The devil's not blinded anymore as well.
Alright, we can do this.
Oh, the Horn Devil yawns again and grabs your arm, just holds you back. Like little effort. Oh, yes, we can do this. I'd rather not do it, but we're doing it.
Definitely being done. And then I will... I'll just healing word myself.
Oh, wow. Even more work for me now.
7 plus 4 is 11. And how far... We determined puppy thing doesn't have a range, does it? Let me look again. Handspawn. I can skip to go to the next person while we're doing that.
Fargo. So puppy dodging.
Yeah, it dodges automatically, and it doesn't have a range, so 17. Cool.
Okay.
Since he's within 5, I can go melee, correct?
Sure can.
That's what I'm gonna do this time, since he's right there.
Miss. Ding! He hits away your attack.
Oh, I guess then the bless is probably gone by now.
Yeah. That hits. You scrape the blade through the many forks of his pitchfork and slice him across the leg. He looks down at his leg and he lets out a sigh. That hurt. You know that? Bob looks up at the Horn Devil. My lord, what should we do? Lord Raven, what should we do?
We should ram it.
Ram it?
Is it still on the ground?
Very well. As you request. As he moves back, the Horn Devil gets an opportunity attack. And actually, it needs to... no, it doesn't. He doesn't move back far enough. He does actually get an attack at you, Raven. He's going to do a tail attack at you. You move out of his reach.
Okay.
He hits you. You need to make another con save. For another infernal injury. This one you manage to resist. And then he moves forward to ram the Horn Devil. Horn Devil yawns. 4 onto that save, sorry. And he just flies up out of the way. I did it again, my lord. I missed.
Good job.
Zygon.
How much damage did I take?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I better give you the damage. You took 11 damage.
You don't have to, but you know. I'm just.
If he doesn't give it, it's 0. Alright, harpoon flinger on this guy. Once I find the button. There you go. Ooh, that's a miss.
It's a miss. Lulu's hitting all the bumps and you can't get a straight shot. Alright, Raven, at the start of your turn, you spurred out 14 hit points worth of blood from your face.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to blast him 3 times.
Hit. The
Maybe
beam
only twice.
hits the Horn Devil straight in the face. It's almost dead. That hits. And you hear a telepathic message in your mind. Oh, you got me! As the Horn Devil just falls out of the sky. A rock swoops down and grabs the corpse and flies away with it.
Last one on the other guy.
And it's a miss.
Yeah, to try. Alright, then I'm going to bonus action heal myself for 6. Hoping that stops the infernal bleeding
I
stuff.
think we did this last time, and it doesn't say magic in this thing.
Yes, it does not come from the weave, so it doesn't staunch the wound, unfortunately.
Oh, alright.
The direct divine power is what you have.
Okie
Just
dokie.
spurred out a little bit more. Gerald.
Alright.
Bonus action, I will transfer Hex this devil in front of me. And for action, I will Eldritch Blast.
Oh, can you not? Can't you just die? It would be much easier. Hit.
And I will push it back 10 feet.
Alright, the Horn Devil flies back 10 feet. And,
Sorry, there's the Hex damage.
alright, it's looking a little bit beat up, this one. They were already injured before they engaged you.
Second beam comes out.
Hit. That hits the Horn Devil straight in the chest. More purple and black veins start to ripple away from that center where you hit it, and Horn Devil's very hurt. That's another hit. It's not even really trying. You hit it in the shoulder, it looks down, and its shoulder's like twisted backwards. It snaps it back into place and sighs. Oh, look what you've done. Just wow. With one beat of its wings, it's back 60 feet up in the air. This is better. And Bob says, I can't see it anymore. I've lost it.
That's okay.
In fact, I don't even know how I'm seeing. I don't even have dark vision. How have I been driving this whole time? I trust in you,
Yeah,
Raven. You've been guiding me.
That's right. Got my hands on his shoulder like ghosts, like June Pottery.
As he's having this conversation, balls of fire just getting lobbed at him. One of them just misses. Another one hits Bob. And Bob is hit for 14 points of fire damage. And then the third one comes in at your driver. And Bob managed to dodge that because his AC is currently 23.
Sweet.
Oh, I think I got hit in the face with fire, Raven. Oh, Raven, you're spurting blood from your face. Is that normal?
It's just a flesh wound.
Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
Lulu keeps on driving forward.
Yeah.
Miko.
Okay. Okay, practice makes perfect.
The Horn Devil yawns and sighs and just slaps the sword to the side. Put that down.
Okay, sorry. Go up a little bit more over here. And then, yeah, I don't got a particularly good bonus action still. Well, I'm not using my pet. Alright, I guess it's me.
Sparkle. Boggle? Hello?
Nope. Sorry, gonna hold my action to attack something when it's in an effective range.
Okay. On the harpoon flinger?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, this thing should be illuminated because my holy light does provide light, so you should be able to see it.
Oh, I didn't put the light on. How much is like 30 feet now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15 bright, 15 dim.
Yeah, I thought it had the. Okay, I thought it had the light on. How dare I? You should be able to see it now. How's that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Take a shot.
The harpoon was flying.
Here for you guys.
It pierces through the horn devil. Oh! You got me! You shot me! Awaiting orders, my lord. I can't actually see anything, but
Try forward, Bob.
grab onto my hips and steer me.
Zug zug. Dabu.
Grab you by the nipples and I'll squeeze one when I want you to left or right.
Forward! And
If we're to squeeze both.
he moves forward. Okay. I like this. Oh, what have I deserved? What have I done to deserve such a fate?
I put my hands upon your hips. When you dip, we dip, we dip.
Zagan.
Okay. Where is it? There you go. Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, Lulu is just like, there's no suspension on these things. Lulu's just hitting every single bump. You can't get a clear shot. Raven, you spurt a little bit at the start of your turn for 10 points of damage.
Okay. Alrighty, and then I will shoot the devil.
Yeah. The devil's hit for 14 force damage. Oh! Miss. And hit. No. Back to the river sticks for me. Oh, and then it just topples down.
Lemur.
Spirals down 60 feet. And just snaps its neck as it hits the ground.
Anybody got a healing spell before I bleed out?
Oh, Raven!
Just eat the good berry.
What does it mean when you grab my crutch in such a manner? Is that the break? The hand break?
Sure. Okay, I eat the good berry. Did that stop the bleeding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heals for 4. It's a great berry.
No one's ever done that to me before, Raven.
I believe it. Just call me Bobbit. Wait till we stop.
Okay. You guys get through a couple of horn devils. And now you've got this wall of devils and demons to get through as you continue driving forward. So, as you guys drive forward, there are dretches facing bearded devils lined up about 20 thick. They're clashing at each other as the bearded devils step forward. They forward their glaives, and the dretches snarl and snort as saliva spurts out of their mouths.
I think the dretches are easier to run over.
Off we go then.
Give me the order, my lord. What should I do?
There's a path right up the middle for us, isn't there? Which way are we heading toward?
Fit, my lord. We'll have to run some of them over.
Lulu, how do you feel about running over a whole bunch of evil doggies?
Hell yeah!
Squeeze the left nipple to get him over to here. And then we drive by.
This is like some Ratatouille in sort of a weird sort of way.
Yeah, it's like
It's R-rated.
like I'm glad I'm not in that car. It's like Margot, how can you stand being there?
Alrighty. So,
Whoa, I got moved out.
who's going first?
Which one is the heavier vehicle?
I think the scavenger should go first because we have battle damage.
I don't think a dretch can do damage to your thing when you hit it.
Hmm.
It has claws. It's a sack of blubber.
Alright, you guys kind of pull up and you see the bearded devils. Every single one of them looks identical. The dretches snarl, they all look the same as well, and they're just constantly jumping at each other. And bearded devils are impaling dretches. Dretches are biting bearded devils and ripping off their beards.
I'm kind of like running over old ladies at a bus stop. Just keep going.
As you look left and right, the dretches and the bearded devils, they go as far as the eye can see. There is a 10-foot wide gap, but your vehicles are 15 feet wide, so you're going to be running over some of these creatures. So who's going first?
Tormentor's going first.
I'm going to break initiative now too, actually. Alright.
Right up the middle where it is, and then we're going to follow
Tormentor
right behind it.
is going first. Alright. You guys get ready, and you see the big line of dretches. And you guys run on through. Roll for the Scavenger's Crushing Wheels. You create a nice 15-foot wide gap. They all try to dive out of the way. Most of them, they get tangled up amongst one another. And I think the DC is 12, yeah. 26 points of damage.
Well, the big guy, Tormentor, went first. We're just running like nose to nose behind it.
Well, you rolled for Scavenger, so looks like you guys got in front of them. And you guys just... every single dredge just gets absolutely flattened. Except for a few. Now, the ones that are left, they get some attacks in at you guys. Everyone takes 5 points of slashing damage as you guys get through that mess from stray claws whoosh, slicing you here and there. Alright, you guys keep on driving through, and Bob is just ecstatic. We did it! You see how we run them over? Oh my goodness! I've never done that before.
I don't think you did see Bob, but you might have felt a few bumps.
Oh yes! Oh, you're pulling the handbrake again! Oh. Alright, they leave behind a few dretches for you guys on the Tormentor. So, roll for the Tormentor's Crushing Wheels as you go through and try and squash the rest of them.
Alright, let me do that. Crushing Wheels. Tormentor.
Alright, you guys fly through this massive mass of blubbery, pig-faced dretches that are snorting and stinking. Clouds of gas, putrid gas, are filling the atmosphere as you're running them over. They're letting off their fetid stench. And there's nowhere really for them to completely avoid it, so even if they fail to save, they're going to take half damage. And you guys, you squash most of them, leaving behind just a few. And everyone on that vehicle, 1, 2, 3, everyone on that vehicle suffers 2 points of slashing damage from a stray claw here or there. Getting you guys. And you guys just run through a big swathe of dretches. Oh wait, what happened then? Someone move. Oh, you take it. A dretch is still stuck to the back of the vehicle, so Zygon, you kind of kick it.
Yeah, kick it off the thing.
Kick it off and it just gets left behind. As you clear that 15-foot wide pathway through the dretches, they just fill that gap straight away, snarling and marching forward. The two forces then continue closing in on each other, and you guys soon leave that behind. Okay, so you continue making your way through this blood war. Now all of a sudden you guys pull up and come to a screeching halt as you assess the situation ahead of you next. There is a field of flames. In front of Zariel's army has crashed into the flank of the demonic horde at this stage, and it seems to have even perhaps spilled onto the streets of El Terrell, covers the entire battlefield below. Taking any one of these armies headfirst would be impossible. However, you might be able to use the battlefield's geography to avoid some combat. There's hundreds of feet of flaming gouts that burst up from the ground, streaking fireballs, stray flames that are hurled from devils that might have missed a demon and have come scorching down onto this place. And it's either this or go through, 100 high-ranking devils. So you need to try and avoid this little field of flames. Alright, who wants to go first?
Tormentor.
Okay. You guys go on first. Oh, wait. Yeah, is that... You're not on the Tormentor, I just realized.
Nope.
So, do you guys want to volunteer to go first?
I guess. Can we kill the Dretch?
Why is there a Dretch driving now?
It just...
Never, don't worry, guys. I got this.
He's just screaming. Witness me.
Alright, you poke it, Nico, and Lulu cheers you on. Yeah, you got it! Watch this!
Turn on
I
the white
applaud that his tenacity.
As you pierce
You gotta
through the
respect
Dretch,
that.
it begins to melt. Lulu agrees. Good job! I've got it now, I know what to do! And she opens the glove compartment and slams the Dretch's body in there and kicks it. Kicks it shut. You're next, Sagan.
Wow.
JK! Okay, so, alright, you guys now drive through this field of flames, and Lulu says, wait! We don't need to go through one at a time! We should go through together! As friends! The power of friendship will protect us!
Sure.
Make way for Prince Ali.
Here we go! And you guys navigate through this field of flames, dodging fireballs that screech down, attempting to hit you. At the same time, these massive clouds of poisonous gas also cover you. And you guys try to drive on through all this stuff. Now, as you drive through the field of flames, you guys are not just driving straight forward, you're trying to strategically navigate the battlefield, trying to predict where a fireball is going to fall next, and try to avoid stray flames and whatnot flung from devils, and also avoid detection. So, everybody on the scavenger needs to make a group check. Now, there's two ways to go about it. You guys can either use stealth and try to lay low and try to avoid detection. Anyone can do either or. Keep the noise down, try to divert attention away from you. Try and conceal your presence by any means necessary. Or, if you don't want to do that, you can use survival to try and navigate the battlefield by trying to intercept fireballs and avoid them. And try and move your way through these massive clouds of poisonous, noxious gas and flames rolling across the battlefield. So, everyone in the scavenger make either a stealth check or a survival check.
Do we all have to pick the same?
Just, no you don't. Just a scavenger first, though. Hold your survival check, though. Keep that 17, but just hold on, just because it's a group check between the different vehicles.
I thought we were all going together with the power of friendship.
You are, but you're in different vehicles, so I'm
Okay.
gonna deal them out one at a time so it doesn't get confusing. And Bob needs to make one.
Okay. Oh, we're still on the
And
torment.
Raven needs to make one. You're on the scavenger, so you and Bob need to make one.
So stealth, is it?
Either stealth or survival.
Yeah, they're both the same. Bob fails. And for me, I pass.
Alright, you guys managed to avoid the first round of rolling flames and clouds of noxious gas. Alright, everyone in the Tormentor, make either a stealth check or a survival check, and keep your 17, Nico. Flame Core also needs to make it too.
Oh yeah, let me, Does can he use senses of smell? No, he doesn't. He's not an actual thing. So it doesn't matter. They're both the same, so we'll just do Dex.
Alright, you guys managed to lay low and avoid any stray fireballs. Alright, as you continue navigating the battlefield, it gets more intense. There are more intense rolling flames. The gouts of flame are higher. More devils are flinging around spells, and more gases being created, bursting up out of the ground. Everyone in the scavenger make another round of checks. So, everyone in this vehicle, make another round of checks.
There's Bob. And there's me.
Alright, this time you guys get caught. A big wave of fire washes over you, and poof, a big cloud of poisonous gas hits you guys as well. And you each take 12 poison damage and 18 fire damage, for a total of 30 points of damage.
My lord. As a reaction, can I use Absorb Elements to gain resistance to fire damage?
Sure. You'll take 9 fire damage as you suck up some of the fire.
So how much? And that kills Bob, but you know.
You take 30 points of damage, Raven. 12
Okay.
poison, 18 fire.
Alright.
And Bob turns to you, and he's, in his last breath, he just places his hands on your shoulders and just says,
Raven, I would have done anything for you.
Okay, take these 6 points as a bonus action.
I can in a second, but shouldn't you like drive or something at least? Well,
Maybe.
while I'm unconscious.
Alright,
Yeah, that's an action now.
before you guys get around to doing anything, we're going to deal with the others. And wait, did I not make Lulu's last time? I didn't. Oh, you guys did well anyway. Alright, everyone in the Tormentor, either a Wisdom or a Dexterity stealth check or survival check. You guys are doing okay. You guys managed to navigate and hide from all the threats as you continue getting through the battlefield. Now, Raven, you've got a chance to heal Bob.
Yep.
You heal him for...
For 6.
Alright, you give him one of your healing lights and he becomes conscious. And quickly grabs onto the wheel. And it gets even more intense. Now, there is just a big blanket of fiery gas that you just have to go into. There's no avoiding it. Everyone on the scavenger, make a group stealth check or a survival check, your choice.
Alright, Bob. Pretty good, Bob. Raven.
It's not good enough. You guys get burnt by this heated gas. With a group check, 2 of you need to succeed. Unfortunately, that's not enough. You guys are hit for 40 points of damage, 22 poison and 18 fire.
What was the target for that?
I'm going to use another
More than an
Absorb
18,
Elements.
because that's what you got.
Bob got an 18, I got a 22, and Joe got a 25.
The group check means at least 2 people need to succeed the saving throw. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's
It's
higher
higher than 22 then. Okay.
Oh wait, yes, sorry. I disregarded your stealth check, Raven. It's not higher than 22. You actually succeeded.
Okay. Okay.
You guys made it. So you guys are good. You don't need that absorb, Gerald.
Yep. Okay, got it.
Alright, now vehicle B. As you guys move through the field of flames, you hit this blanket of searing hot noxious gas. And you'll need a group check. Survival or stealth.
At some point before this, could I have tossed this up somewhere?
Yeah. You would do that. I mean, If you use your action, then basically you're not going to be contributing to the check because you're clearing a couple hundred feet within one round. You can do that, but you'll forego your ability check.
Okay.
And Lulu and Zygon already rolled as well.
All right. So I'll do that. I'll do that after this one then. Let's do this first. I'll do it. I won't do it right now. Let me click that back on. Okay, so I need Puppy first. See how bad it is. Go Puppy. And then go me.
You guys have failed. 2 people failed. So, whoa. Alright, everyone in this vehicle is hit for 24 poison damage and 26 fire damage. That's 50 points if you don't resist it.
Resistant to both those.
Lulu is just... You guys burst out of the fiery gas and you come out the other side. Lulu's unconscious. The vehicle's still driving. If you're resistant to both, then yeah, it's 25 damage. 25. And I think Flame Corgi's not affected at all.
Yeah, he's immune to both of them. Oh, I wasn't concentrating anything because I didn't class it.
And Zygon, you're not feeling too great.
So yeah, I'll spend an action to lay some hands on you.
Okay. Alright, you guys stop for a brief moment as you break through the gas and just assess the damage, make sure everyone's okay.
Lulu gets 20 back.
Lulu wakes up and she sees you reaching over and she kind of has PTSD. No, not the gas compartment! Not the gas compartment!
I wait for Lulu to be up and then I shove him. No.
You're like, I want you to see this.
Surprisingly enough, the Corgi doesn't actually say it's immune to poison.
Alright, Corgi takes 24 points of poison damage. Alright, so you guys get through. No one's feeling too great. And straight away, as soon as you get through that, you come across another battle. As you're driving up, you see a pit fiend wearing an eyeglass helm, clutching an infernal battle standard in one clawed hand while swinging this huge flaming mace in the other. The pit fiend is beset on all sides by 6 hulking frog-like demons. They croak vile epithets as they jump on the pit fiend as you guys drive by. It's Lucille.
Pick the fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Hides again.
So the Hezrael demons, they jump on the pit fiend just as the pit fiend spotted you guys. And Lucille has 6 of these massive toad demons jump on it. And Lucille just roars and he sees Zygon and you hear this deep guttural screech. Zygon! But Lucille's not able to get you because the Hezraels are just all over Lucille. 4 of them are clean off the pit fiend, 2 on each shoulder and 1 on each leg. But
awesome.
Lucille kicks away 2 of the Hezraels and 2 of them immediately rush for you guys. They just get set on you guys instead.
Help us get Lucille over there. We can do it. Come on.
Zygon! Lucille calls out.
I don't know why I despise you, but know this. You are my mortal enemy, and I'll not stop until you are destroyed. Get these demons off me!
So you can destroy us? I don't think so.
Nico, you get a strong urge from the sword to slay this pit fiend.
Sir, yes, sir. I salute it, and I need a 30-foot radius. Maelstrom thing.
Maelstrom.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh, I don't have the template. Let me get one. Where do you want to put it?
I guess I'll like 30. It's a 30-foot radius, so basically right over, centered on him. Basically, it might be. I might need to go a little bit past that. So I want to make sure it doesn't hit the other car. Yeah.
A bit too big. That's a 50-foot.
Okay.
A bit too big. Alright, give that a go.
Okay. Looks good. We'll just, that seems fine.
I think it needs to be one smaller. There we go. That's a 60-foot. 30-foot radius.
Okay.
60-foot diameter.
Okay. That looks fine to me.
Okay. Alright, you cast Maelstrom, and all of a sudden the ground just opens up into this swirling whirlwind of water, a whirlpool. And is it when creatures start their turn in it that they get affected? Or does it happen straight away?
Until the spell ends, the area is difficult. And any creature that starts its turn there must succeed in strength save. Yep.
Okay. So it's 5-foot water. It just appears on the ground here, and it's difficult terrain. And when they start their turn, they're gonna either get sucked in or try to get away from it, getting crushed as they do, as the vortex rips apart their flesh.
Okay. Now I'll fly up a little bit as well. So like 20 feet up, or so. How these are 5 foot tall, 10 feet tall, right?
10 feet.
So 25 up, and then I'll just go over here.
Okay. Raven.
Alrighty. Maybe I can convince the Hair-Zuzizis to just fight that guy.
They're demons. They chaotic evil. They care not like for nothing more than destruction, and they're wild. And
yeah.
As far as you know, they don't listen to reason. They can't be convinced like that.
Alright then. I'm just going to
4 of them are already fighting him.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop a synaptic static on all of them there.
Okay, should hit them all. Yeah, that hits them all easily. Alright, there's a bit of a psychic buzz in the air, and they all have advantage on the saves. So, I'm just going to roll them manually.
Start with the big guy.
The Hezreels can't succeed. They all scream, they grab their heads. 31 points of psychic damage causes their eyes to water, and ice water starts to drip out of their mouths. They snort and snarl and croak. And they're all going to have minus 1d6 on attack rolls, and ability checks, and concentration saves. And Lucille, who's just screaming Raven's name, also gets affected by the spell. Takes 31 psychic damage. And it just kind of breaks up the fight a little bit, because they're all grabbing their heads and whatnot for a brief moment. Bargle.
Alright. Harpoon Flinger. At the most northern... Yeah, that one right there.
That's a crit. Rolls another 2d8.
Sweet. $27.
The crossbow bolt just impales the Hezreel. Aquil sprays everywhere. 27 damage, and that toad-headed, toad humanoid demon is actually bloodied now. Gerald. Alright, when you're kind of close to this thing, you're noticing this vile stench emanating from it. Make a Constitution save against poison. You resist, and you're now immune to the Hezral stench.
Disliking how close the creatures are getting and the stench they're emanating, I'm going to hex this creature that was just hit by the harpoon flinger, and then follow up with Eldritch Blast.
It's a miss. Bob slams on the brakes too quickly. That hits. You finally regain your aim, and boom, the beam crashes into the Hezral, starts to open up its flesh. That's another hit. Necrotic energy continues withering it. 18 points of damage. The demon's starting to look pretty beat down. It continues snarling as a pythor grips down its body.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
Alright, these Hezrals all make strength saving throws as the Maelstrom attempts to pull them in. Roll me 66, Nico. They have advantage on their save. We'll do them one at a time. They're pretty strong creatures. As the water is sucking them down, they're easily able to kind of jump out of it and whatnot. This one succeeds.
I roll 5d5 because I'm retarded.
No problem. This one succeeds, swims its way out. Next one's this guy.
Am I rolling for each of them,
19.
or are you just saving?
One save. 19 is a success. Next one. It swims out of it. Next one, this guy. He's not affected as he managed to pull himself free. And so does the other one. But the Hezrals are quite strong. They're not so easily sucked into the Maelstrom. Alright, this one is going to leap out of the Maelstrom, leap like onto the vehicle, and try to claw at you, Gerald. Miss. It snarls and bites, and tries to bite Raven. And it chomps you, Raven, for 13 points of piercing damage.
Oh man.
It then tries to claw at Bob. And misses Bob. Its claw scrapes against the war machine. This guy's gonna basically do the same thing. He's gonna jump onto the front of the vehicle, start shaking it around, try to bite Bob.
Maybe it'll roll a 6 on its d6 and not hit me.
Oh yes, actually. I didn't even roll for the synaptic static.
Woo.
Your AC is actually 21
19.
at the moment.
Oh,
You have
good.
to cover. So yeah, that would have missed you. Actually, I need to make the other guys intelligence save.
Ooh.
Actually, they don't need to make intelligence saves because they're too dumb. They can't actually succeed. Alright, so that's a missed bite at Bob, and then it tries to claw at Gerald. I will just roll the d6 if it's needed. It's a miss. And then it tries to bite Bob. Oh, sorry, it tries to claw Bob. And that's going to miss Bob. He's got 23 AC. The other Hezrals, they keep on beating down Lucille. And they just start ripping into him. He's going to make a strength save. And he gets a 24. The Pit Fiend just shrugs off all these Hezrals and flies up into the air 60 feet. All the Hezrals snort. They snort and they try to claw at Lucille, try to bite him as he leaves their reach. And he kicks away some of them. They jump onto him, they bite him, they pierce into his flesh. And Lucille seems to take a little bit more of a beating as he escapes the Hezrals.
There you are, Zygen.
Was that an ability check, his strength save thing?
Strength
To get
saving
to
throws
minus
are not ability checks.
Oh, okay.
Saving throws
All
are
right.
saving throws. Ability checks are ability checks.
Alright, like skill stuff. Okay.
I've been waiting for you, Zygen. I saw you in a dream. I knew you would come here. I was happy just fighting demons, but when I saw you, I knew that you would be my quarry.
And the Pit Fiend's going to actually swoop down at you. And when he gets within 10 feet of you, Zygon, he's already swinging his mace. So he's going to be 10 feet up off the ground, swinging his mighty mace at you. Ting! Bounces off the war machine.
Stay still.
And then he flicks around his tail. That's also covered in armor.
I think he gets his intelligence save too.
He'll get one at the end of his turn. Yeah.
Oh, the end. Okay.
Your AC is 23 against this Zygon. So
He doesn't get the minus? Okay.
that hits.
24. Okay, that.
The tail hits you for 24 bludgeoning damage, crashing into you.
Ouch.
It then spins around like this wicked spin and comes in with like a spinning claw attack. And hits you with a 23. The Pit Fiend claws you for 19 slashing damage. And then the Pit Fiend chuckles. Ha 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 ha! You see a gap open underneath its helm, and you just see these rows of razor-sharp teeth dripping with poison.
I'm going to enjoy this.
And it opens up its mouth to try and take a bite out of you. It chomps down on you. You need to make a Constitution save against poison. Alright, you resist the Pit Fiend's bite, and you take... Oops, I didn't mean to put that twice. 26 points of piercing damage. The poison doesn't affect you.
I am out. Also, I'm immune to... I believe I'm immune to poison anyway, but am I? I don't remember.
I think probably just disease as a paladin.
Okay.
Zygon! Get up! Get up! Get up! You hear Lulu's voice screaming at you, and suddenly a surge of positive energy washes out from the glove compartment. And she heals you with the cure wounds for 10 points of damage. 10 points of healing.
Get away, you big winged pit fiend! I know you!
Awaiting orders, sir. I may be surrounded by Hezraels, and I may have just died twice, but whatever you want me to do.
Yeah, I think we'll wait here for a moment. I'll have you dodge in your seat.
I can't dodge, sir. I'm driving.
Well, stop and duck.
Alright, I'll stop. And he stops the vehicle.
Hit the brake.
Zygon.
Hey,
you rolled a 0.
Yep, I rolled a 0.
You can use half your movement speed to get up.
Just get back up on the seat. I was like, oh, well, that sucked. Mortal enemy person. Is he? So he's out of the thing.
He's engaged with you within 5 feet.
Okay. Let's going to go ahead and start casting bonus action. Cast a Wrathful Smite. Then roll it. There you go. 15.
Bounces off the arm.
Okay. Good attack.
Good try.
Bounces
Try.
off
Swing harder.
the armor. The Pit Fiend chuckles. And you can feel this like terrible eminence coming off the Pit Fiend Zygon, but it doesn't bother you. Fear
That's my
aura.
turn.
Nico, I think it might bother you. No, it doesn't, because you renewed the buff, right? To be immune to fear.
Yep.
Okay, you're not being affected by the Pit Fiend's fear aura either.
Okay. There a little bit. Be one with the holiness, Zygon. and then plus additional 7. No, it's 6 plus 2 is 8, and then 8, and then the puppy power. So 83.
Sagan, that's better.
And
Now I've got a real fight. Thank you, Mini
you're
Zariel.
welcome. I appreciate that you have a score to settle with him, and I wanted to make sure that you.
Are we gonna just ignore the fact that you look like Zariel?
We are, yes.
Okay.
Just the sword makes me look like Zarya. Yeah. And I guess. Alright. I guess Puppy will just sit, Puppy will dodge. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Raven, you need to make 2 saving throws. The first one is the stench against the Hezrao. It's a constitution save against poison.
Alrighty.
The smell of these things disgusts you, and you become poisoned for 1 round. But then you've got the Pit Fiend's fear aura that's causing you to tremble. Make a wisdom save against being frightened. It gets the better of you, and you become frightened from the Pit Fiend.
Oopsie. Okay, then I will, I guess I'll shoot this guy. I'll let the big guys handle that guy over there for now.
Miss. 12 for disadvantage.
Yep.
That hits. The Hezrael's looking pretty beat up. The beam crashes into the Hezrael.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna do the last one on this guy here and push him back 10 feet.
It's a miss. He slaps your hand to the side, rivets at you.
Oh. Alright.
He pulls out a rolled up newspaper and boops you on the nose.
Take Nebbit.
Alright, Bargle, con save for the stench poison. And you managed to actually resist that, and you're now immune. And then a wisdom save for Lucille's fear aura. Frightened of the Pit Fiend.
I'm going Indomitable for that one.
Okay.
I
I'm afraid of her.
Great.
You are indomitable, Bargle. Nico will respect that.
I do.
Alright, I checked the
secretly
Hezrael, but I'm gonna
judge
go
you.
reckless for flat roll.
Quickly, I secretly judge you.
Miss. And a miss. The Hezrael jumps back. The axe swings through the air. Take a little bit of a breather. And you and Raven both get wisdom saves as well at the end of your turns for the fear aura.
Yeah. Alright.
You're still frightened, Bargle, and so are you, Raven.
Alrighty.
Alright, Gerald. You're good. You're not close enough to Lucille, and you're immune to the Hezrael stench. You're just surrounded by demons and devils, that's all.
Yeah, minor problem. Let's start working on it. Eldritch Blast, the one to the north. Sorry, disadvantage.
That hits. As it comes in for an overarm swoop, you just put your hand underneath its face and
Yeah.
shoot it straight in the
Second
face.
bolt.
That's another hit. 11 damage. Weakens the Hezrael even more. It's starting to melt. And it's a miss. Hezral just snarls, gets up in your face, and managed to avoid the attack.
Alright, activating the Quicken Spell Meta Magic, I'm gonna do it again.
A narrow miss. And a hit. Finally, you get the better of this thing. It comes in to bite you. You put your hand pretty much in its mouth and just you blast out a beam of energy that splits through its skull. The Hezral steps back and melts away.
Flipping around, the final beam's gonna go this one to the south.
And it's a miss.
That will be my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna make saving throws for the 4 in the maelstrom. And we're gonna make strength saves. Here we go. I have advantage. One of them fails. That'll be this guy. Takes 66 bludgeoning damage, and he gets sucked 10 feet closer to the center as he gets swelled around. He gets crushed up quite a bit from that. I'll get back to those
Yeah, you
guys.
did something.
These guys are pretty strong, but it's starting to rip it apart. This has
It is difficult terrain, so it makes it hard for them to get there at least.
yeah. The Hezral snorts and snarls, and it keeps on just trying to rip into people. First at Gerald with a claw, miss. Then at Raven with its other claw, miss. And then it tries to bite Bob.
Leave Bob alone!
Forward, it just smacks the back of the vehicle. The other Hezrals, they try to swim through the maelstrom. They're kind of being sucked down. They're actually 5 feet down in the water, and they start to try to crawl out. One of them is going to dash and run and jump here. Another Hezral escapes the maelstrom and runs straight at Lucille. Devils hate demons. This Hezral's gonna dash through the maelstrom, try to get to Gerald, and another one's gonna move.
Oh, that one can't. He failed.
Oh, they get restrained as well.
Oh no! I guess it just knocks him in the middle. Yeah.
I think that's
he can.
that's,
Yeah. I'm thinking of some. Yeah, I'm thinking of the other one. Never mind.
Maelstrom's cousin. I think he gets about there with a dash. He barely gets out of it. Okay. The Hezrals, they start to spill out, and guys have kind of attracted their attention, but Lucille just is set on Zygon.
I don't know what it is about you. I don't know what you've done to me. But in my deepest of thoughts, I dream about wringing your neck, little creature.
And Lucille's going to start doing his volley of attacks. He's also recovered from that synaptic static. He's going to claw at Zygon. And miss. Ching! Scratches the side of the vehicle. Sizes up the vehicle and he notices that it's quite damaged.
Trying to get to Zariel, are we? I don't think so.
He takes his mace and he's going to swing at Lulu. And
That's taken care of.
Lulu just gets knocked
Should be
out.
disadvantage because it's in the R.
Oh yes. The blinding light flashes as it's about to hit Lulu, and it misses Lulu by about an inch, bouncing back. Lucille then turns his attention towards you.
Ah, that light. What is it?
You don't want to hit Mini Zariel, do you?
Yo.
Lucille flies up a little bit and comes in flicking his tail at you. And whoosh, tail slaps you for 21 bludgeoning damage.
And you. I'm going to devour you, Zygon.
Lucille tries to chomp you. Disadvantage. and chomps onto the side of the vehicle. Ah, that tastes very metallic. Oh, thank you, Mini Dario. I mean, Nico.
Fazariel.
Just stupid pit feet. Piss off! Go away!
Lulu yells out a cry for him to go away and cast banishment. And the Pit Fiend beats Lulu's DC 18.
I'm not going anywhere, little holy fan. I am Zariel's general and commander. You will not get by me. You won't get anywhere as I can.
Alright, Bob. He needs to make a wisdom save. He needs to make a con save. Permission to shit my pants, my lord.
Con.
He managed to resist the Hezral's stench, but he's... Oh, actually, no, he doesn't. He's coughing and reeling. He's poisoned from the Hezral, and he's frightened from Lucille.
Alright, so he's gonna say, hey! Attack them! Beat them up! Do something!
Alright, as Bob holds his head and cowers and ducks in the driver's seat and wets his pants, he also looks very heroic as he does that, and he leads you guys into victory. So everyone gets a plus 1d4 on attack rolls and saving throws because Bob's so courageous.
Wow, okay.
And
I'll give you guys a bless icon for that. Zygon, Pit Fiend's got it in for you, and you need to. Oh, you're good. You don't need to make any saving throws against it.
Okay. I'm still concentrating on a Wrathful Smite, but first I'm going to use a bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon right on Lucille's ugly little head. That's a miss. Alright.
Yeah,
then
straight off.
Yep. Then 2 swings. First attack.
A
19?
With usually you wouldn't be able to get through Lucille's defenses so easily, but when you look at Bob, it just fills you with this level of resolve that cannot be gained by a natural means. Maybe it's the way he's shaking in his boots, or maybe it's the way he cowers under, or maybe it's the glove compartment that he's next to.
Or the pretty pattern that's on his pants.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
You smack Lucille straight over the face with the warhammer.
Bob doesn't use Maybelline.
Take a 4.
The side he
And then take the 4.
explodes through the Pit Fiend's mind. They succeed the saving throw.
Bob uses COVID girl.
Alright. And then second attack.
And
That's a miss.
the Pit Fiend just hits the warhammer to the side.
Good try, Zygon.
Alright, I think at the end of this round we're going to wrap it up here for tonight. This is going to be a long battle, and there's much more to go as well. So we'll pick it up here next week.
Alright guys, see you next week.
Alright, awesome.
So you're about 1,000 feet through the 1 mile of blood war that you have to get through.
It's like 20%, not so bad.
Yeah, good progress. I'll see you guys next week.
Alright, see you guys next week.
Thanks a lot, guys. Good night.